wish I could be there for you. Stay back, come back, make up your mind. 'Cause I can feel it getting imminent. I know you feel love if designed. And I have never been articulate. So say, are you safe? Are you safe? Are you
Trying on my slip-on disguise. I'm wondering which wire I done tripped on this time. Stuttering in every language I have ever learned. And I'm usually hella good at feeling very unconcerned. But it's something in my eye, or it's something from the sky. Fuck it, I'm crying, and here's a bunch of reasons why. And maybe I should focus on the one that's most ferocious. I split my ribs open, ain't nobody even noticed. Look at all this blood. This whole damn kitchen's about to flood. Afraid to dirty up your hospital scrubs or fuck up your buzz. When I'm gone, don't pretend like you didn't know what it was. And nah, I don't mean when I die. I mean when I leave without saying goodbye. 'Cause I'm offended that I'm hurting and your care is denied. You just gon' stare at the sky? I bet I'm buried in mine. But when it hurts, don't compare it to mine.
yeah, stay back, come back, make up your mind.
Do you hate us? Do you see our opposition and relate us? You're incapable of empathy. Do you see us? Did you send the pigs who love you to defeat us? You're a product of supremacy. So I say, fuck you and the slavers that you work for. There's songs for the people you kill. Fuck you and the slavers that you work for. You were cordially invited to the riots of the workforce. Yeah. Fuck you and the slavers that you work for. There's songs for the people you kill. Fuck you and the slavers that you work for. I'd rather be united than indicted by a third source. Do we scare you? If you like for peace of mind, well then how dare you? You were never on our side before. Yeah, we've outgrown you. Are you frightened of the day that will dethrone you? Is that all that you've been fighting for? Oh, blood on the leaves, strung as from trees, blood on their knees, losing my breath, losing my neck, and there's blood on your hands, and they got it on cam, huh? You don't police, that's why the homie can't breathe. Where the fuck is the peace? Where the fuck is the justice? All I see is corruption, always changing the subject. You been ducking the public, saw your cops was corrupted. Need to chop up the budget. How the fuck do we trust you? No respect for your leadership. No rest for Charlene's death. Why the fuck ain't it done yet? Why the fuck ain't it done yet? Why the fuck ain't it done yet? Fuck you and the slavers that you work for. There's songs for the people you kill. Fuck you and the slavers that you work for. Cordially invited to the riots of the workforce. Yeah. Fuck you and the slavers that you work for. There's songs for the people you kill. Fuck you and the slavers that you work for. I'd rather be united than indicted by a third source.
'Okay, alright. I'll take down the starting soon sign and start now. Grah! Hello everybody, it's me, Grahu-Rubufo. Live and drink. It's me, I hope you're all doing... Wait, 425? No, I don't want 425. Yeah, let's just... Okay, they fell in my pocket. As long as I don't touch them. There's the thing. Okay, awesome. Hello. Hello. $400 units up in bronze. I have an anvil here, so I can actually work stuff at home, which is very convenient. Danny brought it over. I hear a shiver. Okay, I should probably hit the chat and see what everybody's about. Actually, no. First, I need to check and figure out where the dog is, because, like... What's Mom just left? Oh, okay. You were just out there? Oh, sorry. Looks okay. You want to switch to a chiller soundtrack first. This is what I was playing. This is what I was playing last time, but it's a little bit too upbeat for my like Monday Friday vibe. So let's switch it out. I think I'll save this playlist. Future Funk is wonderful. Yes, it is. It's true. Let me do 2025. 04 dash Pacific Drive. And now we're gonna open. Yeah, we're gonna open the chill playlist. Okay. And I'm going to add the albums that I just picked. I picked up some great dark ambient albums over the past few streams. Some of them I missed, but I just gotta... They're current. Is that the only one I got? I hope that the other ones are still in my Bandcamp. In my cart, shopping cart. That's the word I was looking for. What was that? Oh, that was my character yawning. I was like, what? Did I do that right? Okay. Let's just add that folder. Start playing it first. Wait, what was it called? There it is. Okay, now I'm ready to join chat. Let's go into voice.
Urge to construct real.
Rah.
The dull urge to
Gra.
construct. Hey, Gra!
A feminine urge
Did I
to
shut-
construct.
He,
We do have the shared chat going, right?
not yet.
No.
Oh, I see. How do we do that?
Currently letting the quern just kind of auto grind my window while I watch videos on the side.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do that.
Yeah, it's a
Gra, thank you.
What?
Thank you for Gra. Thank you for teaching us about the hold right click and then alt tab away.
I don't wait. I don't remember who taught me that, but it sure is useful.
It really is.
Okay.
Wow, the snow is getting thick enough that you can barely see the road between my place and Gra's.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Oh, it's daylight again.
Yep.
I have warm gloves. Where'd my warm gloves go? Oh, I do have a fur coat. That's good. It's cold out here.
Yeah, it is.
I have got to get some. I want to get some like fertilizer on my field while it's fallow. Gotta fertilize my
Good
fallow
plan.
field.
Yep. Do some fallow field fertilization.
Precisely.
Phallic field fertilization.
Sure. Switch over to. Hello, puppy. You're looking very cute. Oh yes, you want a belly rub? Okay. Oh, to belly. Oh, to belly.
Well, you know, if you want more horrible jokes like that, you know where my stream is. Though it's not up right now because I'm currently going through caffeine withdrawals because I'm trying to kick my dependency. It's weird talking about it because it's just like I'm not trying to quit caffeine. I'm just trying to not.
Not trying to break it. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Because then it doesn't work as well anyway. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't work as well anyway, and on top, I was kind of like was describing it to my partner is it feels like while I'm addicted to the caffeine, the best I'm at is like 90%.
Yeah,
at any
I get
given
that.
time.
That's fair.
Dipping down to 80, you know, since my last cuppa, and or worse. And so it's like, well, why don't we try to make that 100, and then occasionally maybe have a little boost.
Yeah. Exactly. That is, I am totally right there on board with you.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
I resent this
And
body
also-
for making me responsible, but whatever.
Can I just
Yeah.
bake this as is? I have an unfinished vegetable pie, but maybe I can bake it unfinished.
Looking yourself,
you can.
looking
I
yourself
think
in
it has-
the mirror.
I think it has to have
That
gotten
sucks.
filled. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
I
try
know you
anyway.
can't put a cap on it, but
Yeah, that
I don't
much
know.
I know.
give it a shot.
Yeah, I might as well check.
I'm one of those insensitivity to caffeine ADHDers.
Yeah.
Same.
My girlfriend is too.
It hit me like not as strong as some people. Like I could sleep while drinking caffeine initially. Nowadays, that's not like really the case. I think anymore.
Yeah.
Caffeine frequently makes me want to sleep.
That's what my girlfriend says too. Which is I find so fascinating.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I first discovered this when in my first year visiting the States after I moved to Korea. I
nuts.
flew back into LAX
supposed to do with that?
because I was going to meet a bunch of friends at an anime convention in LA.
Sure.
And so I was super tired after the 11-hour flight, a bit longer considering I had a layover in Seoul. I had to take 2 flights, blah blah blah. Very sleepy, so I went and got a coffee with a whole bunch of extra shots in it, a big super sugar turbocharged bullshit drink with a bunch of extra shots in it. And I was in stop and go LA traffic heading east, struggling to keep my eyes open. I was like,
boy.
God, this caffeine just doesn't work. And I was blasting the loudest and most obnoxious electronic music I could.
That's tragic.
Jeez. Yeah.
It was a time, and then I did more experiments, and I was like, oh, the caffeine makes it harder to stay awake when I'm sleepy.
Oh. Yeah, I used to be not totally sure if caffeine particularly affected me until I was in my first job and I was super tired one day, presumably because I'd stayed up too late gaming or whatever. And so I was like, all right, well, there isn't. If I wanted to go to the vending machine to get a soda, then I would have to go all the way over to wherever. But I can just go to the break room and get myself some free coffee. And at the very least, drinking that bitter crap is going to not make me want to fall asleep because I'm not a particular coffee drinker. And then
Fair.
I basically threw back the first styrofoam cup of coffee, and I'm like, fuck, I'm still just falling asleep here. All right, fine, I guess I'm gonna go get another one. And so I make myself a second cup of coffee, and I drink that one almost as quickly, and then my coworker comes in to ask me something. And I start responding, and I realize that I am speaking at like 1,500 miles a minute, and I can't stop myself. And I'm like, oh, this is what a caffeine rush is. I see. I understand now. So yes, I am affected by caffeine.
I will say, in the brief period of my life when I was medicated for ADHD, I stopped drinking caffeine during that time because it just made me turbo anxious.
Yeah.
But it also was kind of like a side effect of the meds too, I think, because even when I stopped, I would sometimes just get like really anxious. Contains a frightened hen. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just imagining the Starship Troopers, like, it's afraid, but me holding my hand up to this basket trap.
Wow. That's wild.
Okay.
That's a lot of creatures.
We now have both a cockerel and a hen.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We had hens, but then there was shenanigans when we were trying to
relocate them or something?
trying to get sheep.
Ah, got it, yes.
The hens got out when I was trying to put a ram in the place. Oh, high fertility soil.
How nice. Exciting.
I'm so good at finding this stuff.
I am so bad at finding this stuff. I have found it once ever in my solo game.
I usually do, I think.
I
I
feel
remember. I guess it varies. Depends on the biome.
I was a little worried when they changed it from Terra Predis spawning to high fertility soil spawning, because I was like, that's a slightly lower contrast.
Yeah.
Because instead of it being practically black, it's a dark brown.
My problem is I keep thinking that something is, I'm like, oh, is that high fertility soil? And then I'm like, oh, no, it's just a shadow on low fertility soil.
Right.
That definitely is a thing.
I guess I'm sensitive to like that kind of color contrast because I'm just like sitting there going, hold on, that looks suspicious is how my brain works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like someone's trying to play a trick on me.
You just get this
that's
feeling, this vibe. That's how I feel about finding meteors. It's just kind of like you scan your eyes over it and something in your peripheral vision goes beep. Like a little radar ping.
Pings.
And you're
Out
like,
of
aha, what's that?
Can you
What?
tell high fertility soil from the top? Or is it only from the side?
It's only from the side,
Okay.
Yeah.
at least visually.
Okay, cool.
Unless it's
Hey,
forest floor.
Gra, I
Yeah.
linked a picture of a couple sultans in my current run of CUD. What do you think they are?
I think they're animated walls.
Can it? Okay, I was guessing.
I have
mimic
no
the
idea. I have
show.
no idea.
Like
That's
that.
a total shot in the dark. No, it's probably a bug, honestly.
Well,
Weird looking bugs.
I'll
True.
wait for Ash to request it.
That's reasonable. Ash is the
'Cause I
ultimate bug reporter.
Because I don't know if it's actually a bug or not.
Right.
Such is the nature of Caves of Cud.
Mhm.
Yes, that's true.
That's like
Such
that's
is
the
the thing
thing.
is, such is the nature of all software is the problem.
That's
That's
true.
why it's so hard to make useful bug reports. Like you have to figure out, okay, is this thing that I'm don't like the behavior of, is this something that the developer intended or something that the developer didn't intend? Who knows?
Yeah, that's the tricky bit, is doing
Yeah.
developer divination.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Yeah,
make an
like
egg
if it
pie.
crashes, you're like, okay, that's just an error, but a
Yeah.
bug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I have
Is it a
I
bug
have-
or is it a feature?
Yeah, like I have gotten extremely good at developer divination by looking at, source codes and whatnot. But like even then, it's still a shot in the dark. Like it might be an educated guess, but it's still a guess.
Yeah. I guess I'll stow this because I don't have anything to put in the pie shell.
Yeah.
I ran out of filling.
You can pick up a partially filled pie though.
You can pick it up, yes, but you can't
Okay, good.
bake it. You were right about that.
Cool. I'm glad to hear that you can pick it up though. I didn't know if that would be
You can pick it up and store it even, which is kind of nice.
cool. Awesome.
Yeah. It is
Uh,
convenient.
Okay, so maybe bug is I'm not gonna like ask her to put it on her screen because it's her fucking stream, not mine.
Mhm.
But basically the sultans are appearing as just like plain blocks.
Yeah, just like solid tiles. Like
Yeah.
one color filling the whole thing.
I sometimes see mimics do that.
I don't
so
think
I was
it's
thinking
supposed
it could be mimics.
Yeah, well, that is faintly possible. I don't really know the ins and outs of how Sultan generation works. I don't think that Sultans can be a specific creature from a faction. But maybe they can. I don't actually know that for sure.
Oh yeah, I didn't assume you would. I just thought you'd be interested in just seeing
It's
it.
yeah, it's an interesting issue. But yeah, I mean, like, if somebody does report it and it comes up in triage, I think that probably what will happen is Brian will be like, yeah, give it to me, and then it'll sit there for a while until he fixes it.
Well, he has
Yeah.
a lot of things he is doing. So.
Yeah, but he's been knocking them down. Like the man is extremely good at the software making process because he's done a lot of it at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Absolutely.
Made some pretty cool stuff as I understand it. I don't know how one uses wind rate, but it seems useful.
This one has never software.
You wouldn't software.
Would you?
I need to find someone like Brian, basically, for like whatever field that could interest me, and just, hey, teach me, and then I work for you. Like, that's what I fucking need from someone right now.
Yeah.
The thing about that is that like folks busy, so like I think that a lot of it is really the demand for their like focus.
Yeah.
And that's like
Yeah.
that's a real premium with that dude.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
feel very sly about having gotten like coding lessons out of him by like repeatedly asking for it and then stopping for a while and starting back up again once we finished the game. So like now we have a little like, team coding class thing, which is great.
Nice.
But yeah,
Tiny.
like teaching is so energy and focus intensive.
Yeah.
My main issue, I'm trying to figure out workarounds, but it's like my executive dysfunction is really bad. However, I am incredible at getting shit done when I'm given instructions
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
on what to do.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter, to get there, I have to subject myself to a lot of personal stuff is kind of garbage.
Yeah.
I do
Yep.
agree with that. I agree with that.
I would be an extremely good worker if someone invested in me, and no one's like, you know,
Yeah.
been able-
Yeah.
anyone who's able to do that hasn't like found me. You know, a connection's not
Yep.
been made. It's just, and then I
Yeah.
get to sit here unemployed and socially judged for it, and it's like, man, this is
Yeah.
fucked up.
It's a bad system.
It really
truly,
is.
it's a
It
bad
really
system.
is.
Yeah.
My first job, I was a really good worker, but it was also a pretty easy job to pick up, so it didn't hit me too much on executive dysfunction. Like I worked at a movie theater, and hey, I work well. I worked well with the team. Like only thing I was bad at was like fucking money, just because have that dyscalculia cooking in the background this whole time, but
Hmm.
almost always a little off. I was so proud of the times I was on.
Yeah.
And can we lighten up a little bit? I hate to
Sorry.
I hate to be a wet rag, but this is triggering conversation for a lot
Okay.
of folks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I want to lighten it up a little bit. Sorry.
Okay, so
too.
I need to get you the clip, but I was playing Dark and Darker with Lilith and V the other day, and we got rolled
Oh, I'm
by
glad to know.
another team. Just completely rolled, all right? Except Lilith
Okay.
was
Yeah.
still alive in rat form as a druid. And
In what
What?
form?
Sorry, what form?
rat form.
Rat form. Okay.
It really sounded like you said crab form, and I was like, oh, okay, I might have to get Dark and Darker after all. But no, go ahead.
That
Anyways,
form would be amazing.
she was hiding in the fucking like bushes,
Uh-huh.
and they were looking for her. And finally they found her. Instantly, she started screaming into voice chat in game.
God.
Like, for good like 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure, before they finally like.
It's
killed her,
very
and her body
funny.
Sprung out of rat form like a canned snake. It was fucking incredible.
That's pretty incredible. I dig it. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna make some shale stare.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Excuse me? Excuse
What?
me?
What's happening?
Ma'am?
What?
Sir?
What?
Sorry, I had a couple jump on me in the damn clay hole I was digging for
Wow.
a third.
Dang. Swingers are so entitled.
Worst part is apparently they already had a third, because as soon as I popped out of the hole, I started taking like bolts from a
Motorhorn.
Yeah.
Barney, I
Yeah.
So it's like, god damn it. it
Rude.
can't win over here.
Yay.
Oh my god.
It feels so good when you break the copper hammer. When you like break the copper
Yeah.
hammer and you're like, that's it, done with that
All right,
tier
don't
forever.
Yep.
Yeah, it just feels good. It's
does.
a
It
sort
totally
of
does.
purge like. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. I'm ready to purge. No, yeah, it just feels good. It's cathartic a little.
Yeah. It totally is. It's got that nice little full circle feeling to it. Yes, I worked through the entire durability of this copper hammer.
Mm-hmm,
Every single wing of this hammer, I did that. And now
Yeah.
I'm done and I never have to again.
Now I never have to deal with that again. I should actually look up these recipes because I'm realizing I've never made ashlar blocks. Oh, it's just that you have to have the gap in the upper left. Okay, that works.
Yeah, some of those are tricksy.
Yeah, I assume it's because they don't plan to keep it. Like,
Right. I would expect so. Yeah, like they don't like the crafting grid. They want to figure out other things to do.
yeah, that is certainly the impression I've gotten.
I know that there was a big old iron deposit around here because I marked it. I put it on my map, and this hole just leads down to the mantle.
Oh,
And I do not see like there's a ladder leading all the way down to the mantle, and there's nothing branching off from it. So clearly this is not my iron mine.
oh no.
This is not my beautiful.
This is not my
It's-
beautiful iron mine.
Yeah, I was about to say. So it's a what is it? A yours?
Something like that, yeah.
Is
No,
it
it's
his or
iron
hers?
yours.
Is it a theirs?
this
It's
is
not a
apparently
mine.
This is apparently where I found my my peridotite and olivine. And I am hoping that that means that the shaft for my actual iron mine is somewhere vaguely nearby. Question mark ...
Hmm.
It must be around
The
here
one that we
somewhere.
were mining in earlier? Like a
Almost
number of
certainly.
sessions back?
Almost certainly. I've only found one
Okay.
iron deposit in this shared world.
Okay, sick. The coordinates for the entrance to that mining shaft are... Let me... Is that the one? No, that's another meteor. Oh god, I have so many... so many waypoints. Aha, it's pinned. There it is.
Good.
Okay.
That's a good thing. That's the sign of
Where's my shaft?
preparedness.
Transmask problems. Thank you, Trip.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, I'm gonna dump the coordinates in chat momentarily. Oh,
Negative
oh, oh,
518 by 932. Ah, okay, not quite.
Does anyone want to sleep so it becomes daytime once again?
I am able.
Yeah. I'll need to find my way to a bed or just cut up some of this grass around here so I can make myself one. But
You could always run up here. There is the spare bed.
I'm down at the iron.
Oh,
mine.
you're elsewhere, right? Of course.
Yeah.
You're
at least
you're
I'm
at
trying to find. I'm trying to find the iron mine.
right. You're down at the yours.
Yeah. Yes.
No, I understand you had to, Trip. That's important.
My brain understood
No, it is-
yours
it
as
is
some
perfect.
sort of
Oh, some sort of like.
aquatic infrastructure because of the down
Oh.
at,
What?
like down at the docks, down at the.
Oh,
don't
I
know
see what
why,
you're
but
saying. Yeah. I see what you're
down
saying.
at the yours. I was
Da-
like, yeah, that's
Down the mine is how they used to say it back in the Industrial Revolution, I think.
Sounds familiar.
Mm.
Going down the
All
mine.
right, that is 3
working
haze.
down the mine.
Hey. That should let me make
There
that.
they are. Correctly identified.
Alright, I'm in bed.
All right.
Oh,
Let me just put myself down in this little olivine shaft, and
Boop.
I will set myself a bed, a swell.
I am bedded. Ere I am
I
wedded.
shall bed. Wedded to the bedded.
The Napjaw.
The nap job.
The Napjaw, love it. Slept.
When you got your award, wouldn't you be a clapjaw?
Oh.
Unless I'm at a jazz club, and then I'm back to being a Snapjaw.
You're back to being a snap job.
Good.
Very good.
I should have said like a beatnik poetry slam or something. Oh god, I'm
Oh.
freezing.
Yeah, my warm clothes aren't enough apparently.
It is
this weather
negative
is feeling-
negative 16. That is pretty cold. I need to light
I
a
am-
fire.
I am very glad that I decided to descend into the depth prior
Yeah.
to
You don't have
uh,
weather down there.
something like that. Yeah. All right.
I've never been in a place so cold that wearing the warm clothes isn't warm enough.
Wow.
I'm used to being outside so long that like it's not good enough anyway.
Real.
I like to do my long trip,
Your sojourns.
which is why I like being like way out here because I can help secure like resources and stuff. It's kind of my ideal role.
Mhm.
And then I have my own little space to build too in between.
Yeah, I hear you.
The
So
dog
far,
is
though,
maximum flomp for those of you not able to see the dog cam. He is.
Hell yeah.
It's adorable. It's very cute.
That's right. I did
Flump
find
away,
a
little buddy.
translocator.
How ironic.
Ha.
Mammy, are you clonk maker this time?
More
again?
like a translocated.
No, I'm a hunter.
Are any of us clock makers then? I think the rest of us are malefactors, right?
No, but
Yeah.
I'd be happy to spec into Clockmaker. Should I do
Are
that?
you looking for a change? I mean,
Why not? Like they're just,
There we go.
Yeah, I think why not?
Clockmaker vibes are good.
What was that?
Clockmaker vibes are just really good.
Yeah. Does anybody remember the command offhand? If not, I'll just like look it up.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
The only command I remember offhand is .chb.
What's that
Command
do?
handbook. Bring
Oh.
up the command handbook.
Nice.
Oh, the command book.
That would be useful, wouldn't it?
That is the only one I ever bother to learn.
That's the
There it
important
is. Wow, that's very useful.
one. Oh,
Thank you.
well, you'll be very pleased to know that one of my latest runs in Caves of Cud ended because I took socially repugnant, right?
Uh-huh. Oh boy.
And then I
Did you-
forgot.
Did you go to Bela?
I did go to Bela.
Oh no.
Because socially repugnant, for people who don't know, if you take it, it gives you like a 50 reputation hit with every faction in the game. You know, it doesn't seem that big. Except in the case of Bela, it takes you just to the point where they will shoot you on sight.
Yep.
Oh no.
Bela distrusts strangers as a rule. So if you do anything to let your reputation take a hit with them, even just like being really awkward, they will attack you on sight.
Oh my
I was
god.
I was like in a really bad like state too for my caffeine deprivation.
Oh
For
no,
people who
that's
they
rough.
feel like fever symptoms. Ooh. I'm through most of it though.
I'm very glad. I'm
Right,
very,
right.
very
I was
glad.
gonna
But
search
I'm sitting there
for-
going, you know what? I know I'm like technically sick right now, and it makes like a lot of sense that I fucked it up. But I have a feeling that since it's been so long since I've like had to think about this, I would have fucked it even if I wasn't sick. This
That's
would have
really
got me.
funny. No lesbian deer girls for you.
Not for that version of OCAT. That's okay. I made a new one. Making the power gamers in my chat flinch because I'm actually spending my mutation points on leveling my mental mutations. It was like, oh, but you could walk through
that's
like
right.
Malta. And it's like, yeah, but I don't wanna.
I just now remembered that this world does not have like instability turned on, so I don't have to worry about planning my hematite dig.
That's right. I thought you meant temporal stability. I was like, yeah, no, this is
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
that has it, but yeah.
No, but it doesn't have like cave-ins and soil instability and all that. And so I can just mine out this iron ore, which is cool.
Indeed.
Ah, player.
Iron or what?
Else.
No, you got me in the programming loop.
Yeah.
Should know better to fight a more experienced artist.
Mwahaha.
Iron or bust.
Just read my my new story, and then you'll be good enough.
I opened up the link.
Aw, thank you.
Be prepared, your story is being read imminently.
Ooh.
Mwahaha.
Intimately.
Oh, it's a hater. Hello, hater.
Meant to be read with one hand on purpose.
Okay, I'm a clockmaker now.
I
The
know, because I do
clockmaker.
have a translocator position out here. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, excellent.
I also have one temporal here.
How temporal is it? One temporal.
So temporal.
Oh, it's flax.
You have a one temporal gear.
A one
Jeez.
temporality.
I get hungry so fast when the days pass this quickly. I wasn't expecting to need to bring food with me.
That's how it is. That's the dark side of
Yeah, of time passing at a normal rate.
yes, exactly. For some values of normal.
Yes.
getting all this grass before snow overtakes everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have
Because
3 fertilized
I
eggs.
need so much.
Well, I mean, the
Especially if
chickens.
you're trying to, hitch a ride with someone.
Cash, ass, or grass, and
Yep.
as my particular space being formed, not a lot of ass there, so.
Yeah. I always heard it as gas, grass, or ass.
It is gas, grass, or ass, or at least that's what I've heard. Is
But,
what I meant to say.
Amazing.
But like obviously if if someone's driving an electric car, then then fueling up doesn't help.
I like the cash version a bit because the near rhyme like makes it easier for me to say. Makes it a little bit less of a tongue twister for me.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to think of a pun that'll work with an electric car. Not pun, but wordplay that'll.
Yeah,
fit
yeah,
that
wordplay, yeah.
scheme.
I mean, if you're charging it, it's literally just cash you need.
Well, yeah,
It
I mean
is
that's
just
why
cash.
cash makes sense for as a more general term, since gas is not ubiquitous anymore. But it would be interesting to find a good specific term for electric cars, because that's like kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, lithium
Juice?
doesn't lie.
Juice,
rhyme
grass, or
well,
ass?
kind
Juice.
of. It's gotta like
It's-
rhyme or near rhyme.
Yeah, juice is
Juice?
not great.
Caboose,
A little
caboose.
too slant.
Okay, juice, caboose.
Juice, caboose,
Okay, we're going from
and
this angle.
And
spruce.
drugs. What?
Breeze.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, that's terrible. No, let's
That's terrible.
back to the drawing board.
All
Oh
right.
shoot, there was another copper hammer that I still have to use up.
Grog driving down
Oh.
the road, sees a spruce, raises an eyebrow.
Haha,
stops,
nice.
Yeah.
licking her lips. I was illustrating the friends last night because we were watching an anime where character has like she's royalty, sure, I guess, but she has like a big attraction for her half brother.
Mhm.
Ah,
May or may not be dead.
Sounds very royalty.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
But hey, apparently they lived for a long time, and she's run into potentially her brother's distant scion,
Mhm.
and she's
Oh.
attracted to him too. And it's like,
interesting.
lady, legally it's okay. Legally the bloodline is separated enough, but you make it weird.
Right,
And so
right.
so I described it. So I decided to make another example of, okay, so if I say I'm really into girls, that's normal, right?
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
What if I said females?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, just entirely a vibe thing,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You can do a normal thing wrong.
Well,
Yep.
well, for me, it'd be like, oh yeah, you're a beautiful woman, like my mom. And it's like, oh, okay, well, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. You're very attractive, like my mom. What? It's like,
Oh,
why do
no.
you keep making that specific comparison? Oh, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it's just reference.
Is it
Okay.
personal experience?
All right.
I'm praying it isn't.
Oh,
personal
yes.
experience.
I just broke
What?
my
No,
I just broke my bronze pickaxe.
Oh, good on you. Now you can
Okay.
switch to.
Oh yeah, and I just
Iron.
immediately automatically switched to my iron,
Uh-huh. That's great.
and just suddenly my mining has gotten faster. I love that.
Oh, happy days, happy days.
And now I don't ever have to be mining at bronze speeds ever again in this game.
Oh, this is my previous sand pit. Must be. Cool.
Never-
You're that way, are you? So that's the kind of vein you are. Kinky.
Looking for his veiny
Like
shaft.
literally, it's kinked back and forth.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, hello. Are you gonna send me back home? Yes,
Yep.
thank you.
Turns out.
Yeah. I could do it. I could take care of a deep drifter just fine, but a tainted drifter.
Oh,
That's a shortcut home. Bow. Yes, bow, bow. Thank you. Thank you, Gra.
No problem.
It just took me a moment.
Oh! Oh, I found a resin tree that's very close to home. I just missed it until now. Excellent. That's
I
good
also
news.
found a resin tree extremely close to home. I should go and check on it.
Nice,
Although
nice.
it is winter, so it probably won't have. Do resin trees repop in winter or
I
not?
don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to say that they do, but I don't know.
I want to say that they do because then I'll be more likely to get resin. That's why I want to say that. But it is currently dry.
My pink little 5-barrel leatherworking setup is still working astoundingly well.
Nice.
Yeah. I have been satisfied with mine, but I also haven't been actively collecting pelts. That might be a thing I might want to go like wolf hunting or something. Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. Bit. Welcome back.
My given region will be
Mr. Bit.
finding me, so
No. Mr. Bit was my father.
Please call me Mega.
Call me Mega.
God,
Oh, I
Yeah,
can
got
check
potash.
first. Those are pine
Knob is
crates.
so freaking resource intensive. I
Wait, what did you say about potash?
I bought potash from
Oh.
my local trader
Gosh, I should get some of that stuff.
named Stretch. He sells it for 3 gears for 10.
That's pretty good. That's a good deal.
He's
I got
he's
my
got
flash, and the guy
3
named
more of
Fred
them.
down at the corner. Tretch does sound like the name of like a drug dealer.
A little bit.
Kind of,
Well, then.
yeah.
That chunk of hematite has been medium crystallized.
Medium crystallization. A grave affliction affecting psychics everywhere. Actually, that's just the plot of Final Fantasy 13.
Where? I must have fire bricks lying around somewhere. Where have I put them?
Okay, we did a little bit of... that's why we did a little bit of landscaping.
Come on, everybody. Come on, give me a little clap. Come on, give me a little clap.
Wow.
I'm going to assume I've grabbed all the blocks of that particular ruin. Where did I put all this dirt?
Oh, I
There we
did
go.
have a shield in my inventory. Whoops.
Oh, nice.
I should remember that next time I'm mining. I thought I had not made one yet, but apparently I had. There's a difference.
Plot thickens.
have a supply of fire clay bricks. Ah, there they are. Don't have as many as I'd like, though. Gra, you've got a ton of fire clay bricks over at your place, right?
Not that many.
Oh,
Oh.
I used up a lot of them.
Maybe it means I need.
I do have 24 of them, which is enough to make a couple of bloomeries.
Yeah, all right. I'll go ahead and grab those if you don't mind.
Sure. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll be right over.
I need to collect
And
more
I'll-
flint is probably part of the problem.
Yeah, I'll start working on doing grinding and processing, etc.
Yeah.
Fetching clay, all that.
time to pick a spot for my beehive kiln and coke oven.
I'm gonna need another.
Beehive kiln and coke oven has the same energy as Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
And it does.
It's the combination. Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Precisely.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Where are these fires brick of yours?
They're outside
Wrong
actually.
one.
They're actually outside. They're over
I
here.
love how
In the
how
yard.
there is this one layer of this one square of a snow layer just underneath the chimney.
Yes, it's pretty funny. Yeah, so over here are the bricks, actually.
Ah, yep. Awesome. I will just take enough to make myself. You want me to put these raw ones into the kiln for you?
Might as well.
There. That gets me enough for three batches, three bloomeries. There we go.
Yeah.
Which will, turn into, 2 bloomeries a time or two, and then 1 bloomery a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, but I shouldn't light them all off at the same time because of how quickly things cool off.
Oh no, your combination Taco Bell Pizza Hut got the surgery and is now just a Taco Bell.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
My God.
Okay. I was playing Armored Core. I've been playing Armored Core 6. And
Me too.
oh hell yeah. I love the arena so much.
It's pretty fun.
The arena is so fun. This might be, I mean, it's not really spoilers. It's just 2 amusing bits of wording I saw in character profiles in the arena. One of them referred to the pilot augmentation surgery as just the surgery. And there's a resource in that game called Coral, which is a resource that has a lot of power and stuff like that, and it is also apparently used in the augmentation surgery. And another profile refers to receiving coral replacement therapy.
Oh my god. Wow.
It's really good.
That's so trans.
I was like, wow, every single Armored Core pilot is trans. Every single one.
Well, I suppose at some point they did have to have some people who identified as a fighter jet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're sorry, Isabel.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Wonderful. I love having eggs in the meals in this game because the egg looks so tasty.
It does, it's true.
In its little bowl.
I prefer eggs after they've figured out who they are.
Yeah.
Is that some advanced key smashing Metal Dragon Rider? Is that what that is?
Advanced key smashing.
Wow.
I failed that course. I tried to
That
get
actually looks like
feedback,
Borat
but
Key Smash.
I tried to get some feedback, but I really couldn't understand what the teacher was trying to say.
Oh.
Okay, took me a moment, but thank you, Grahu.
No problem.
God, I remember seeing like it was like a keychain or something, and it was like there was a caption to it that was like, if you thought this was a key smash, you might be gay. And when you look at it closely again, it's literally just the alphabet in alphabetical order in lowercase letters.
What? Wait, what is this?
It was just like a keychain or pin or something like that. It was like nice and colorful and like whatever, and it just, and there was a caption on it that was like, if you thought this was a key smash, you might be gay.
Fascinating. Wow.
And then you look at it closer, and it's like, oh, it's
that's
just
just the
in
alphabet.
alphabetical order.
I see. I see.
You might be primed to see a nonsensical set of letters as key smashing, even if there is in fact a sense to them.
Wow.
Chiseled stairs.
Dragon.
That's right, Tyrion.
Metal Dragon Rider, I only do
Oops.
I only do wow, why is my brain flaking on words? I only do carefully checked and validated key smashing. I literally never ever type a key smash unless it is something that I have smashed out and then looked at and thought about and considered, does this one look right?
I need to edit
Not
this.
quite. I need to edit this a little bit. Let's put a little bit of a more right side smash on this. Oh no, it doesn't start with an A. That won't do. All right. I absolutely do that. My
That's
key
really
smashes
funny.
are extremely artisanal.
Artisanal key smashes.
You know that scene in Close Encounters of the Third Kind where he's making things with his mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
That's kind of what this feels like a little bit.
Not, I've
Thinking-
never seen it.
I've also never seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Guy got abducted
I
by
did.
aliens, I think, and he
Yeah.
has been kind of out of it, and he was making like shapes in his mashed potatoes at one
Yeah,
point.
he's like carving, like basically everybody who has been called gets a vision of a place, and so he starts like getting obsessed with that place, and he sculpts it, he makes it out of his mashed potatoes without realizing that he's doing so, and like it's a cool movie. It is worth watching.
That's fun.
I shall check it out.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the list. There isn't actually an official list, but as my
Spielberg character
friends,
knows how to make a movie on occasion.
yeah, as my friends continue to introduce me to cinema,
The
Kino,
classics. No. Don't develop like Redditor tastes, please. Just be careful, be careful.
Yes, no, I use Kino because I find it really funny.
Yeah, I can understand that.
That one post that's like, like Kino you watch at 1.5 times speed, cinema you watch at 0.7 times speed, slop you watch 3 at a time at 2.5 times speed. Incredible pose. That exact post is where I picked up the word Kino from, and I was like, this is the funniest thing in the world to me.
We're gonna need more fat.
True. Hunting should probably be on the agenda at some point.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
A hunt
Alright, what
agenda.
kind of... It looks like
Hunters.
metal plate I need for a pulverizer looks like it needs to be bronze or better, or brass or better. Bronze or better. There we go.
Iron
I mix those up all the time.
I understand that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You betcha.
Because boy, howdy, does that make me feel incompetent.
Oh, yeah, well.
I don't know why I'm worried about this boy. I have my battle pajamas,
Ah, good.
but I was still like try hard hiding him, and I'm poking at him with a knife,
Mm-hmm.
trying to avoid getting hit. Get back here. Get back here. No boys allowed.
No boys allowed.
Boys will be murdered on sight.
Many boys are loud.
Boys will be offered estrogen. If they refuse, then they will be murdered on sight.
Wow.
Wow.
Gotta put
Prepare to
force
be
in the force
quoted by a
field.
Republican.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll happen.
Look at what these transes are planning to do.
Exactly.
This is
yeah.
something they're
Yeah.
very serious about this, and they're going to do it.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
for sure.
Shoot, I should have kept enough to make a bloomery.
At some point, they'll be
Oh,
doing
oh,
Oh no,
let me
wait,
bring
I
you some
have.
back then.
Never mind, I have windows. I forgot that I still have some leaded windows left.
Cool.
And
Also, I thought I did leave you enough for a bloomery.
maybe you did. I haven't looked outside.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't take everything that was there for sure.
Cool.
If you don't have enough for a bloomery, let me know, and I can.
Okay, I'll check in the morning.
Yeah, I finally have 4 backpacks.
Steve! You look like a Land's End model.
What?
In your new backpack?
I don't.
It's
I
I'm
don't have the
referencing Big Top Burger again. It's
Yeah.
it's
Ah,
the
got it,
same
got it.
one as last time.
Gotcha.
This is just what I do. Backpacks. I
I
play a lot of games with backpacks in them, so like the pain will not cease. It will continue.
Yeah, well, yeah, and so it's never gonna be it's never gonna be far away from your consciousness because you've been playing games with backpacks just all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
And I love that line. So
So
I
it
do
keeps
play
so
a
it keeps
lot of-
refreshing
Yeah.
refreshing the joke. So it makes sense to me.
yep,
I'll
glad
be
you
right
understand.
Hmm. All right.
I need to pan some bone dirt.
Mmm.
Good old dirt bones.
All of these days, I should just carve a path straight through that mountain range. It keeps getting in my way.
Honestly, it's a good way to do it. The problem is that it will become infested if you spend time in the
Yeah.
area. Like, if you spend any
Yeah.
appreciable time in the area, that shit's gonna fill up with boys.
That makes sense. But it might be far enough away from my base that that I'm not constantly spawning boys in there.
That's true, and that's real.
Maybe. Yeah.
You could also make it... You could also just, like, have the entire... Well, does the
I could-
half blocks thing still work? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. I could probably, if I wanted to,
You
make
just
it
put
so that
a bunch of slabs down.
Yeah, so that there are no actually free blocks.
Yeah, and bonus, if you do that with Stone Path...
Oop,
What's up?
Damn it.
What? Oh, no.
That's
Oh,
up.
oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Rip in peace.
Yep. Yeah, it's funny. I fell down
I don't
like
think she was very up, honestly.
Yeah, I fell down a huge shaft and didn't quite die. Like, I went down to a sliver
Oh.
of health,
Yeah.
and I was like, I could climb all the way back up from here, or I could just drop down the next part of the shaft as well.
Just taking the short way home. I
Yup.
understand it.
Oh, check on your as long as I'm back at home, fire bricks, if you want me to bring you any,
Oh,
if you would not.
oh,
mind.
you left 11, which is almost
Well,
enough
that was
to make
extremely unhelpful of me.
That was-
Let me
one.
let me bring you 6.
Okay, I mean, you could just bring me 1, and that would be enough for a
Yeah.
single bloomery, and that would be fine.
Yeah, but
But if you bring me 6,
is
then I
enough
might
for
be able
maybe
to
2
make another
bloomeries.
one. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
All right, I won't turn you down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Honk. How we doing, besties?
I'm thinking about DFH again.
Yeah, good.
Ah, Memitu's muted because of crosstalk,
Yeah.
which is appreciated but a shame. All right, this place is starting to come together gradually.
All right. Here.
Oops, not there. Gradually. That's
good.
so true.
There you go. I have given you some more fire clay bricks.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
Fine, fine. I will put a wall there. Fine. That's actually a decent place to put a dry stone frame. I think that'll look pretty nice. I could use... Yeah, no. I transitioned to black brick later. I think that keeping it shaly over here is the ideal.
Keeping it shaly.
Keeping it shaly. On the daily.
I'm making my clock tower out of wattle and daub, and it's been an interesting experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never tried to build up with it before. Having to start from fence. Although, actually, you don't have to start from fence, do you? You could always just, like, make the blocks and then import them.
You know,
Yeah.
I could, but
It's a thought.
it's more process than I want to like really put into it.
I respect that.
It's the
Do I
thing is, it's
have-
not so bad because like when as you're daubing your way up, like you're making a layer you can stand on, like that little lip.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
and, like the actual block. So in some ways, it just has inherent scaffolding if you're a little careful.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
Yeah, for
thought.
sure.
Yeah, I think I can see that. This is much more cozy than Clara's fun step vacation. I reckon. I don't even know who that is. Okay, this is the one that's partially eaten, so I'll keep it on me. Look at that. Looking pretty good.
I just have to think about how tall I want to make this. Don't know what's a good stopping point.
Yeah, I'm trying to make some of those calls right now.
I think the big thing is it has to be taller than any nearby trees. Bare minimum. Alright, I am getting chilly again, so time to go and light that fire back up. Alright, I need to make more firewood. Yeah, some birch lying around somewhere. Yeah, I do.
Now it's starting to look kind of like a base.
Ooh, excellent.
Yeah, it's coming together. It's gradually coming together.
Hi, Fullerina.
Hi,
Hey,
Florina.
I kind of want to edit that little Graw smoking a blunt to just be a trumpet.
That'd be pretty funny. I've had a lot of edits done of my likeness, so I'm perfectly comfortable with this.
I've gotten the occasional fan art. I treasure everyone.
Me too.
That's
But
awesome.
also, just like people will make derivative Gra emotes
Mm-hmm.
in the
Makes
CUD Discord, and that has nothing to do with me. That's just something
Makes sense.
they Gra exists as a kind of an icon for them that doesn't have anything to do with me. A lot of folks
And
when
that's pretty cool.
when they find out that Gra is like a specific person, they're like, "What?
Wow.
There's a Gra a person?" And it's like, "Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, she's
smoked
pretty
weed.
awesome.
it's true." I'm every Snapjaw. Technically, I suppose
my
that could be
living
said
Snapjaw.
to be so.
Yeah,
I'm
kinda.
every Snapjaw. It's all in you.
Are we out here smoking that wild rice?
Yes, we are. Somebody on Tumblr wrote a Dracula Flow Snapjaw version, and I wish I had memorized it. We know you would,
Yeah.
sweetie.
The wild rice is safer than the fucking warm static. That one completely sank an entire playthrough. 'Cause I
Oh
didn't-
yeah,
I
warm
didn't
static
realize-
is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, I didn't realize it'd cancel a precog.
Oh my god. Seriously?
Yeah, if you don't turn into something that also has precog, it'll cancel precognition.
Yep.
So, I thought
Congratulations.
I was safe. I was not.
You're stuck like
Wait.
this.
How does that work?
Well, Think about
I'm just trying to think. It's just like I'm trying to think about the implications
save
if you
state.
look at it from a diegetic point of view.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see what
It's
you're
like-
saying.
Yeah,
no,
it's like
warm
I
stack fucks you up.
I thought about it. I thought about what would happen if I might go down that way, and I realized that if I went down that way, this would happen to me. Holy shit, it did. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very was I Chuang-Tzu dreaming that he was a butterfly, or was I a butterfly dreaming that it was Chuang-Tzu moment? Like I
Yes.
feel like Cud flirts with that concept an awful lot as it is. And that feels like a perfect application of it. Is that sort of there are certain things in this universe where thinking them is the exact same thing as doing them.
It's like it's amazing to me because like knowing the way that I think about software, I'm like, oh, this is a thing that had to have explicitly been done on purpose, and that means there is a diegetic reason for it, and let's think about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in Cud. Cud's chock full of such things, and I do love that about it.
Yeah, same.
Seizes hold of timelines is how I look at it. It is a greater power in my precognition.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Precognition feels like it's something a little bit more than mere, like, oracular ability. You're not just an oracle. You're playing out a timeline. Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry. I started spinning around because my controller ran out of batteries, which is a sign that maybe it's time for me to take a little break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure enough.
because it's a good occasion. Besides, I just did some very solid redecoration. It's not done, of course, but
Of course.
we've made strides.
Excellent.
So yeah, I'm gonna go on break, and I'll see you all soon.
Nice.
Crosstalk with that's very rude.
That is so rude.
That's rude behavior.
No. Fucking haters. I'm out here trying to do some road maintenance, and they're hassling me. Just because they've got a portal, like, 5 meters away. Public land, assholes.
Back up to the tower.
They finally return.
Welcome back.
Yay! Hi,
Right,
mommy
got
too.
it. In case you didn't hear. I think once I'm out of daub
Hey,
materials,
Plika.
I will probably call this tall enough for now. I mean, it's fairly minor to extend the tower up more, so...
I always feel bad for the beautiful women when suddenly their body stops working and they like roll over and can't move and are twitching.
Mammy,
Mhm.
you did that to them. You stabbed them to death.
You are the one that thrust into them so thoroughly that they just couldn't move anymore.
Yeah, I mean it happens. But sometimes they do it on their own.
I mean, yeah, like, people are allowed to do that, all right? Masturbation is very natural, even for a shiver.
Oh, there must be a Dave viewing portal nearby.
day viewing platforms.
I don't have many arrows, even with the low chance they have of
Breaking.
breaking. I mean, I may as well use them.
Mm-hmm. That's what they're for after all, but yeah.
Need to go smithing some more.
Well, when I next stream this, hopefully there'll be some
Damn it.
good big differences here because I really want to get some mechanical power cooking.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, we cleared out a bunch of flowers. There's so many flowers around my little area, so like just so many massive patches of flowers. I'm literally just burning them. I have no use for like tens of stacks of flowers.
Wow.
Okay, this is looking like a fairly healthy height.
I'm keeping the ones I can turn into dye, of course, but I think you can turn heather into dye.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, you can turn it into yellow dye.
Start up the next bloomery load.
Ooh, I can burn the birch seeds too. Okay. That's a good way to get rid of them.
Oh, I hear a cat shouting outside.
Oh.
I guess I'll go outside and get out my talent. Oh my god, it's fucking Goof Troop over here.
True.
Like, I opened door and like 4 drifters came marching in.
Wow.
I'm like, why
Rude.
are there so many of you out here? Don't leave. I invited you in. Least you can do is
it
stay to
early
get
morning or late
dissected.
night? It's early morning.
Mhm.
Sick. Okay. Let's get some fire brick blocks put together, because I'm gonna need a lot of them.
Okay, now I will go out to get my dirt.
I don't have anywhere near enough clay bricks, do I? What's the grading again? It's like that or something. Yeah. Nine refractory brick gradings. Okay. Ooh, of course, the fire brick ratings only stack up to 8.
Yeah.
Okay, and 32 fire clay brick blocks is definitely not going to be enough for the rest of the beehive kiln, so let's fire up some more.
Ah, the bit is being cute once again, huh?
He is occasionally known to do so.
I think, you were playing Songs of Six. Unlike my promise where I said I would wait for it to come on stream, I've also been playing a little bit of Songs of Six off stream, so I can remember how the game functions. And it does function differently from what I remember, and also it's easier to get different species to get along than what I remember. I remember even like allowing a single person from a different species to immigrate would like immediately tank your loyalty into oblivion.
Oh no.
For perspective, because this isn't that well known of a game, Songs of Six is a pretty neato, like Tolkien-esque city builder that's
Okay.
very in depth.
Neat.
When it comes to like pop needs and stuff, like it's
Right.
really neat. It's
That's
got a lot of fun mechanics to it. I think my favorite part about it is that technology in that game isn't something that you just, you get your science points and unlock the technology and boom, you've got it. It requires continuous effort to keep that societal knowledge. You have to keep researchers on the topic of studying that thing in order to continue getting the benefits of whatever technology.
I really like that mechanic.
It's pretty neat. But when I first started playing it like 3 odd years ago, actually that's not true. There's only like 2 species that are like actively racist. But no one enjoys being a minority. Like
Right.
that'll cause their happiness and thus their loyalty to tank. And
makes
way
sense.
back when I first started playing it, allowing a second species into your city, into your capital, was like, you had to prepare for that. Like, you had to, even a single individual of a different species, you had to like really make sure everyone was quite happy, and you had like the right kinds of stuff for them. And but now it's a bit easier. You can just make sure everyone has like temples to worship at and a nice food variety and stuff like that, and you can immediately start bringing in people from different species.
Nice.
Yeah, they made expectations scale with pop size. Yeah. I think I'll only be playing with it a little bit more off stream, and then I will in fact wait for the Armored Core 6 playthrough to finish. So that I can get like all of the not early game stuff is like, I actually figure it out and not just be like, well, this is the build that I already know works. When I do stream it.
Yup, that makes sense.
Make your viewers vote for what race you start with.
Yeah.
That's a good way to throw you off, so you're not too prepared. When the person I watch occasionally play it, he always has the viewers vote. I mean, my favorite faction is the lizards because, one, I like lizard people in fantasy, and 2, fish is their favorite food. So it's like, oh.
We talking about Against the Storm in here?
No,
Hello?
we're talking about Songs of Sticks.
Oh, that's wild.
Oh, you know about
guess-
that game.
I don't know that I do.
Oh.
Yeah, Mami 2 was talking about it because it is going to be playing that after the Armored Core 6
Oh.
that it is currently doing.
Sorry, puppy. I sneezed and he left.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I've seen delayed leaving here.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
did walk.
How
off
dare you?
camera.
He's mad.
How dare you make a noise in my
Oh
direction?
my god! What a little diva.
You know, I didn't even make it
Yeah.
in its direction.
In my presence, then.
So,
I
don't know
mean,
if
I
you'll
get it.
recall-
I leave rooms when they become too overwhelming for me, but all the same.
Yeah.
Do you recall me talking about my cat demanding the chilled water?
It rings a vague bell, but I'm afraid
Yeah,
I
it
don't remember
does.
any details.
Every time we go to the fridge, our orange cat Carrie will come up and go "Meow," and will not be satisfied unless we pour some of the cold water from our glass into her bowl.
Oh,
That's
I
really
see.
funny.
Wow.
And she's just gotten worse about it. She's become a little diva about her water bowl. She's
Cats
gotten
don't
louder
always
and more
get like
insistent.
really particular about water. It's quite amusing.
Yeah,
It's
like she's
sneezy.
probably the most well-hydrated cat I have ever co-owned.
Ah.
That's true. Cats also usually don't drink a lot of water because they do often get plenty from just what they eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Desert creatures.
We have
Desert
that
creatures.
hydrolyzed for that. I don't know what it is exactly. I just know it's supposed to stop them from hacking up as many hairballs, which,
Oh,
given the fact they still hack up hairballs, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I get you.
it could be hacked up a lot more. I just literally cleaned up one before you went live.
Okay, I put the two new. I did in fact still have the two Dark Ambient albums, like in my cart at Bandcamp. I just had to complete the purchase.
Ah. There we go. Now it's. I forgot to actually start my second Bloomery load. Whoops.
Come on, connect. My controller is connecting.
Let's see. Is there anything I need to be making with iron right now? Or shall I just continue plating it?
Yeah, Megabit was being very cute during break.
Aw.
Yeah, he did lots of ears because he was wondering what I was doing when I walked in and out of the room. He was like, "What are you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
And then I came in and I petted his head, and then I petted his belly, and he did that thing that's like, "No, pet my head. I'm going to paw at my head."
Yup.
Aww.
It's incredibly
so
cute.
adorable.
It's incredibly cute.
Yeah.
I did some dog sitting for my cousin recently, and he's got
I do need
an old lady dachshund, and I don't know what the other one is, but it's a giant fluffy bear.
I
And
love that.
The dachshund.
Mhm.
The dachshund is adorable. She will just hop up on the couch with you and just cuddle you forever, for all eternity. She will
That's
just
really
lay
cute.
there, immediately
Aw.
flop onto her back, and just like
Yes.
just stay there, perfectly contented.
Really weird that the angle that the direction you stand when you're
Yes.
working at your anvil has
Yes.
such an impact on you because it changes what orientation the thing
It's
is in.
subtle.
I'm used to working on a north-facing anvil, but this one is south-facing.
I put mine at diagonals now, just because I already like to put it in the center of the room where I can like move around it.
Yeah, I kind of like putting it as a diagonal as well. All right, yes, I jingled his little cookie bowl to get him to come back, and it did work. So He'll be here for some more pets, but probably once I stop petting him so that I can play video games, he will leave again. I don't know.
He shall
for sure.
become quite upset.
Oh, hey, Mac.
Hello. The puppy is indeed back. He's that special boy. Then don't stop petting him. I do want to play the game some. I know, puppy, but I want to play the game. I've been redecorating and it's looking nicer. Pet.
God,
Yeah,
this
all
is so
right.
much more
The people have spoken.
relaxing. This is so much more relaxing than Blueprints right now. The game's got me seeing symbols and everything now.
Oh, I've seen someone start playing Blueprints.
I have not heard of this. What is it?
It's
You would beat it in a day.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. It's a sort of roguelite puzzle game. Slow paced, really cool, like interesting environments, interesting backstory. A lot of stuff where it's like, oh, I don't think I had realized, but now that I've looked at this wall for the umpteenth time, I'm seeing something that conforms to a pattern that I noticed somewhere else.
So sort of
but-
like Witness style.
A little bit,
It does
yeah.
better- I think it does a better job than The Witness,
Ooh.
fewer
I agree with that. Although I
what?
haven't played The Witness. I've just seen some of it.
Got
But like Blueprints also has basically this sort of map building mechanic that's the core of the gameplay.
Ooh, okay. I do like map building. I mean, you remember how much I enjoyed that whichever it was game with the triangulation.
Oh yeah, Miasma was the name of that game.
Yeah,
What a
that's the
cool
one.
concept. I wish it was a little like I wish there was a little bit more to it.
Yeah.
Although if I went back now, I bet I would do way better than when I first tried it.
Ah.
Yeah, he heard Boots' mom come back home.
I'm so silly.
Let's see.
I was trying to make cobblestone stairs by doing the shape of, like, the stairs. Okay, what is the shape of the stairs? Okay, that's the shape of the stairs recipe.
I do
but I
agree
was
that
really
it doesn't have as much Riz. Sorry. Let me not interrupt.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was confused because it wasn't popping up, and then I realized, I was doing shape with cobblestone blocks and not.
Oh. Yo.
Yeah, I really kind of wish Blueprint. Like, I was a little bit underwhelmed by it because I kind of wanted it to be more of a horror game. I wanted it to be spookier, at least 30 to 40% spookier. And it gets spooky in places, but it's not a spooky game.
Got it.
And it can be dry, although the plots that you can find out about are kind of cool as you start to learn about them. But that's the thing, is that it's like a lot of I'm reading about this via articles from the time or whatever.
Oh, wait a minute. Blueprint?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I have been hearing blueprints the whole time.
yes, I mean that is
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the pun.
That's the
That's
whole
the
thing.
wordplay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm finally on board with the joke.
Yay! Welcome to the joke. It's bad here now. Did you ever play Heat Signature? That's a line from one of the characters in Heat Signature.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the joke. Welcome to the joke. It's bad here now. Which is just, what a line. What a line.
It's a great line.
Not writing.
Oh, right, I
Oh.
need to make the doors.
Wizards.
That's the writing that I am now enjoying in Tactical Breach Wizards. Which I finally
Yeah.
got, and I'm finally playing.
Nice. Awesome.
I like it a lot.
I do too. I'm enjoying it. I'm playing it slowly, but that's not because of disinterest or hesitation. It's really been a great game. Yeah.
But the fact that like you can build your characters in a bunch of different ways in that, and you can
Yeah.
still beat all the challenges is
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
I really appreciate games that make the effort to do that sort of thing. Like, yeah, you should be making effort to allow people to play this game any way you want.
Yeah. It's a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
This bushmeat is... I need to take it out so it spoils. If I can get some fertilizer, that would be very good.
Yeah.
Alright, almost done building.
Yeah, I agree. Blueprints, but House of Leaves would go so hard. I would love that shit. I mean, I have had the idea for like a sort of House of Leaves. Like I hadn't read House of Leaves, but I thought that the idea of like a living house that was the main threat against you would make a really good roguelike. So that's one of those ideas I've kind of like been thinking about for a while.
I am deep in Blueprints, and they still haven't fucking explained the house.
I'm not convinced they ever do. I'm not convinced they ever do.
Unneeded. I don't fully agree on the Riz comment, because I don't know. It's like every room has been like so exquisitely detailed. That's what kind of gets me about every room, is now I'm looking for like symbolism and stuff, you know. I'm looking for like all the little things, like does the shape of these children's blocks mean anything? No. Well, I'm glad I checked. I think there's some gameplay flow disagreements I have with it. Because sometimes it demands like a certain sequence of rooms to make something happen.
Yeah, and those can be
this after. Cool. Well, yeah, and if you're getting to it like after doing a bunch of other things that are easier to do, suddenly instead of having a bunch of irons in the fire, you're working on just this one thing, and you're wasting whole days trying to make it happen.
Yeah. But that's why I think Danny will like it, because like Danny has the patience for that kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's something that is made for an audience that maybe only partially includes me.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it though.
It sounds like the kind of thing I'll probably put into my rotation, because I have discovered that if I don't spend too much time at once on any particular special interest or project of mine, then I am much less likely to burn out hard in such a way that I can't get back to it for like half a year.
That's a good point.
So like I will spend a few months being an author, and a few months being a mod developer, and etc. A few months being a gamer. And like when I'm not in that interest, like I'm not really in the video games interest right now, so I'm like, yeah, that sounds like the cool kind of a thing that I'm gonna wanna do. I'm just not feeling compelled by video games at the moment, you know. But like it has been working out much better for me than like any of the other methods that I have attempted to use and over the course of my life to try to keep myself vaguely sane. And
I'm glad it's seeing results.
Yeah, I'm definitely hopeful, because like I don't really appreciate the whole like, yes, I know how to do so many various things, and I know that I will not be able to finish any of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Alright. So I have a question for you Blue knowers, because I haven't actually operated the Blue entirely myself.
Ah,
before.
yes, the Blue Merinos.
Blue Merinos.
Hi, Constructicon.
Howdy,
Did I
Blue
say
Merinos.
I say Blue knowers, but I might have like rocketed over. That's okay. Blue Merinos is way better.
What's up, Blue Merinos?
Blue Merinos.
How much can I fit into one?
You can fit a different amount per
Yeah,
material.
24 quartz or 120 iron.
hematite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or any of
You
the
can
iron.
just keep
type.
stuffing it full, and it'll just stop letting you.
Yeah,
put it when it's full.
it'll stop you when
I'm
it
making
can't do
glass
it
right
no
now.
more.
So
Yeah, you can't put too much in.
Basically,
unlike a pit kiln.
You can generally make about. I think all of the ones I've seen are either 6 or 12 output blocks. I think that it's probably internally like a, 6 output of whatever it is, and like maybe the quart is. The quart smelts into 2x glass. So all of the thing where it smelts into 2x, you can put enough into the bloomery to make 12 blocks.
Oh, interesting.
Whereas for iron, it is 20 of them smelts into one. 20 of them smelts into one ingot, so you can put 120 in to make 6 ingots.
More or less.
More or less.
More or less.
Yeah.
more or less. Pick one. Jeez.
Katir, no, this is not a Minecraft mod. This is the game Vintage Story.
Oh yeah.
It was
Not-
inspired by a
Not
Minecraft mod.
Yep.
No, this is not Minecraft.
What is it?
This
Hang
is
on.
not Minecraft.
Wait, is it question mark? What's the command? Is it slash
It's dot.
Minecraft? It's dot.
Dot, not Minecraft.
Mhm.
Not Minecraft. No, this is not Minecraft.
It's so good.
It's hiding behind the dog cam. Hang on a second. I gotta hide.
Ah.
I gotta hide. The dog's not in it anyway. He's
yeah.
he's hanging out with There we
Gets
go.
asked so much. That
No,
it's literally in the
This
game.
is not Minecraft. But yeah, it's a pretty great game. It's got a lot more atmosphere than Minecraft does. It runs better too.
Ooh, sneezy.
It's not finished, but it's already a very highly playable game.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping pizza would show up again because it was really nice having her around.
Yeah. Sure she will.
Like the community for this game's pretty tight, and it's
Yeah, it
very
seems
funny
pretty cool.
that one of the other queer communities I'm associated with, like, all picked it up independently of me. Like, I didn't sell them on it; they sold themselves on it.
It is an indie. It is an indie.
Not even distributed on Steam yet, actually.
Yeah,
at
it's
the
just from
moment
its
it
own
is-
site.
Yep.
I mean, I don't even know what like the legality is here with like any of like, because it does look a lot like Minecraft is the thing, but it's not explicitly Minecraft.
Well, I
So-
mean, you can't copyright a game where you take blocks and stack them on each other.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be more detailed than that.
Like there are elements that I think are being phased out that could be actionable, like the grid-based crafting inventory thingy.
Yeah.
But like, we'll see what they ultimately land on.
Yep.
I mean, getting rid of that is like the best like thing. I'm like excited about it because
I'm also excited about
Yeah,
that.
I think it'll be
I'll
pretty
probably
cool.
fucking remember how to do more things that way.
Ha. Honestly, I'm hoping that they make it
Okay,
into
I still have some
something
grain.
that's like how you make iron anvils or how you make fire pits. Where I am, building this out in the world, not within a window that I have open that only I can see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Diegetic crafting. More diegetic crafting would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
Thinking of
it's on the
nightmare.
roadmap, so
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
probable gonna happen.
Thinking of a nightmare of crafting an aneurysm 4 because the way it works is you stack everything on the workbench, and then you go to the craft menu and tell it what to craft, which is great normally, except there's like not a private workbench by default. And so if players feel like being dicks, usually a prole character, they will just steal things when you're in your menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call the kobold.
It's kind of one of the reasons why I'm chilling on that game for a bit. Because I had some bad experiences with other players intentionally trolling me and succeeding, and where I'm just like, you know what?
That's frustrating.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't play with that stuff.
Someone was pointing out too, I can't remember who it was, that like there's this like stuff that like Space Station 13 and 14 like solved a long time ago. When players are being intentionally disruptive using in-game mechanics, this is something that should be punished.
That's true.
Like they should be told explicitly if you're going to keep doing this that then you're no longer allowed in the community.
Yep. Big agree.
Yep. I don't dispute that at all because it's just such a bad time, and unfortunately I won't say the easiest target for trolling, but like, come on, man, I'm just here to chill.
Yeah.
I have no idea how long bloomeries usually take to process. Like, I'm kind of sitting here watching this one because I'm like, I bet it's probably gonna finish any moment now. Like, in my personal save, I'm like, all right, yeah, let's set 3 bloomeries and then go wander off into another hemisphere for a while, and then I'll come back and they'll have just finished. But I'm like, if I go out and start looking for, more shit to mine, am I going to come back and discover that my ingots have already cooled down to room temperature?
My ingots!
No!
My ingots!
My ingots! No, my ingots! I'm just illustrating the scenario.
yeah, that's what I'll be like.
Yeah.
Very accurate
My
illustration.
ingots!
Wow, I put up like a bunch of like oil lamps and the room feels fucking darker. I don't know how that works.
Oil
but
lamps
here-
don't put off a lot of light.
No, I put them up and it feels like the room got darker.
Yes, well,
that's interesting.
True, because before you put the oil lamps up, you were currently holding an oil lamp.
Oh yeah, holding it in your hand
and then you
casts
put it
more
up,
light.
and now you're no longer holding it in your hands. So there is
So
less
you are
light where
standing in
you
it
are.
darker. Yeah.
I need
bloomery
to.
just finished.
I need to actually like make more lanterns here soon too, for indoors, because it's like 1 lantern plus a few like oil lamps. That's like enough to light a room up.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
probably use a few more lanterns as well. Although, honestly, CERN, once you get the Helvehammer up and running, because that's the next big thing, right? Is that we want to build a
Next
windmill.
one's gonna be the pulver. Yeah, we're doing windmill pulverizer first, but then for sure
Okay,
Hellhammer.
fair enough.
Just because the Hellhammer doesn't get you anything you can't get otherwise, whereas the pulverizer, yeah.
That's true, but we do need to process a lot of plates, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, at the moment I'm just hammering them out myself.
Okay, that's real. That's real.
Oh fucker. Nope.
That's
shoot.
basically what I do with ingots when I'm like, what should I do with this ingot? I guess I'll make it into an iron plate.
That's
Wow, you're just
great.
ground car formations, aren't you?
I mean, that's
Andrew?
like an especially good policy if somebody ends up with Iron Brigandine.
Uh-huh. For sure. I need to start my next charcoal burn, but I haven't yet.
I do have some extra charcoal if you need it.
Yeah, I've still got 26. Like,
Okay.
I'm not running out. It's just
You can,
I can't let myself lose track of this because I will
Right.
absolutely do that.
Yeah, I agree. That makes sense. But yeah, we do have a decent amount of charcoal still in the pit that hasn't been dug out yet.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, I've just got this little tiny pit that is inside my shelter, so I don't end up making a lot at one time.
Right. Got it.
Alright, come on.
26 blocks are missing or wrong. Okay, so that's 23.
Is this your beehive kiln or your coke oven?
Yeah.
Got it.
Coke oven doesn't have that kind of
Oh, it
interface
doesn't?
on it.
I see.
I wish
see.
it did.
I've never made one. Like, I've never had cause to make one.
It's pretty easy. It's just a cube.
Well, that's cool.
It's a 3x3 cube that's
Oh,
hollow,
I'm
and then
just a
on
cube.
one face you put the iron door.
Got it. Oh, I think I remember seeing that diagram. Yeah, that's pretty simple.
Yeah. Not too much trouble.
And I think the bricks never break on the coke oven too.
I believe that is
nice.
correct.
And they don't need to be refractory bricks either.
Nice. That is good.
I'm pretty sure they can be. I'm pretty sure it will count them, even if they are refractory bricks.
Oh,
I think.
that's
I
good.
could be mistaken.
Because
Yeah, that's good.
refractory bricks use half the fire clay.
Yeah.
Oh,
good point,
interesting.
good point.
Interesting point. Yeah.
Like if once you get your olivine and your do you even
And I found
no,
a huge
the bauxite and quartz.
Oh, right.
You can just use tier 1 refractory bricks to get the benefit of using half the clay.
That makes perfect sense.
That's cool.
Yeah, I never thought of that. Well, that'll be a great thing to do once we've got the pulverizer up and running.
Yeah, it's good incentive to get that pulverizer a pulverizing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fair. I understand pulverizer before Helvehammer.
Pulverizer.
Come back here.
Thank you.
Come back here. Stop running from me.
Too cold to work. Rude.
Ooh,
Yeah.
temporal gear. I have 4 of them now.
Just took you out of the heckin' bloomery.
Oh, rude.
And
I
did
was putting
forget
my
to set
temporal
this off.
gear away, and then a gang of 4 boys all come up,
No.
punch me, which moves the inventory of the chest
Oh.
relative to me, and I threw it on the
no.
ground.
Oh no.
So now I'm stabbing 4 boys to death.
I'm pretty sure the Gang of 4 is a reference to something in computer science. I just can't remember exactly what it's a reference to. Like the creators of some programming language or something. Maybe C++, I don't know.
Vintage Story is not a Minecraft mod, but it's inspired by certain Minecraft mods. I'll put it back up.
Heh.
Here comes the boys. Hello,
Here comes the
boys.
bolognese? Oh.
The bolognese.
It sounded like you said, "Here comes the bolognese."
Oh my god.
Wow.
Megabit, come settle.
Where
Let's
did-
see.
where did-
Each.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did? Oh,
Ah, this is why we need the coke oven. Okay. Oh no, I still got charcoal. Okay. Each of the little iron doors takes 4 ingots, right?
I usually think of it as taking 2 plates, but yes.
2 plates, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna bother turning them into plates and then turning them
Yeah.
into doors.
Reasonable.
At least not manually. But also there are many boys about. This is
Boys
another
about
reason why I
town.
need to make an actual building, because then I can smith inside without worrying about the boys. Well, unless a rift opens up directly inside of my.
Yeah, but even
inside
then,
of my
That does
forge.
sound likely with your place.
being
Yeah.
in a like, but you know, being in an enclosed space does make strategy a little bit easier.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
A slow, like, house shape is starting to form for me, and I'm really excited about finishing this thing.
Yeah, I know that
Committed to the
feeling.
waddle and bob life, though, so that will be a curse I have to bear.
I'm starting to build my courtyard out of black bricks, and they look very cool.
Ooh,
hell yeah.
excellent. That's awesome.
Yeah,
You think you're gonna make some clinker bricks?
I would like to make some clinker bricks, yes, but I was thinking
Awesome.
of doing it like so. Clinkers are. Let's see. So
Clinkers
clinker.
are blue with all 3 open.
Got it. Yeah, no, I'm totally. I do absolutely want to use those for, like, I don't know, cellar stuff or perhaps outdoor constructions. Oh, wait a minute. That'd be pretty cool for the greenhouse. I mean,
Ooh,
like,
it
once
would.
the weather changes, of course.
You should definitely do something with the like mismatched clinker brick, because have you seen the models for them?
I have. They look
Because
great.
yeah,
They look so funky. Locksbox.
Inventory management brain plus ADHD brain is funny. Sometimes I find myself just bolting back towards my home, and I'm like, wait, why did I come
What
here
am I
again?
doing?
And
Yeah,
I have,
yeah.
like, 6 tools I want to put back on the racks.
yeah. That sounds very familiar.
I've been there.
I hate how fast things cool off.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Like I'm pretty sure it's
Yes.
even more extreme because the biome that we're in is so cold.
Yeah, almost certainly.
Maybe, yeah. I have no idea how that plays.
Well, I'm fairly certain that things do cool off in colder climes.
Hey, you wanna come in? If I'm cold, you're cold. Oh, you're gone. Okay. They didn't want to come in.
Oh,
Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna need 12 of these iron rooms. Finish making that. 2 left over. I could just get another. Aha! Yay!
Okay, I think this is.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh wait, you're actually dangerous because you're a shooty. Where are you? I'm happy that there's now like enemy
Greetings,
variety.
Sundrake. Welcome.
Well, not that there wasn't enemy variety before, but when you were just like playing around on the surface, there wasn't really enemy
No,
variety.
it's definitely a huge improvement. Field pain hurts more now, and I like that.
What? Sorry, what are we talking about?
The fact that there are now multiple different types of hostile like monster that
Yeah.
can spawn on the overworld.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, it's just really nice. Variety is so good to have.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Even if it means that you're really not safe in open spaces anymore. Like you just... Something can either be upon you faster than you expect, or can snipe you from across the valley.
Yep.
And it's
Relying on
great.
those OG skeleton dodging skills before they nerfed them.
One of the
If you
first...
hear that... Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, one of the things I really like the most about the Forest games is having to defend yourself from just, like, random packs of cannibals or mutants. That was all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get that. Like, it's... The reason I play games is because I like to be challenged. Like, I like to pit myself
Yeah.
against an interesting situation that I wouldn't find in real life, and...
I'm very picky about how I want to be challenged, though.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
I want to make more fasteners.
Fascinating.
Fastenering.
Yeah.
Playing
I
a
see.
bunch of StarCraft as a kid, it definitely really was very formative, really changed up exactly like how I like to be challenged.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Makes sense.
Yeah, StarCraft Brood War is... I mean, I still think it's the best game ever made. There we go. Boiled chicken stew with eggs and onions.
That sounds downright like a thing I made yesterday.
Nice.
That's the best part about this
Like,
game, really.
that's normal food.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd have thunk?
But yeah, Brood War, StarCraft Brood War is, as one of the most famous communicators for that game puts it, is a disorganization engine. There is no one who plays the game perfectly, not even, Flash, the best pro gamer of all time in any game.
My God.
I know, but
It's
like,
just fun
really
listening to
is.
you do like a full-on hagiography for this one
Yeah.
game.
Oh my God, it's so good. But yeah, like, the game is all about, there's too much to do from like basically 30 seconds into the game. There's more things that you could put your attention on than it is physically possible to put your attention on. And I'm talking about people who are maintaining over 300 APM for the entire duration of the game. There's too many things for them to put their attention on playing that fast. So a lot of things go wrong all the time, and you just have to decide what's the best place to put your attention on to reduce the number of things that are going wrong at any one time.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me. That's
It
a
does.
solid game design.
Indeed.
It's a lot of fun, and so that's why I always play a bunch of games where there's like a bunch of spinning plates, because that's what I got used to. I was
Yeah,
like, yes, this is what
totally.
it means to be a game that engages you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes sense.
Plate spinning is interesting because like there's a lot of games I love the plate spinning in, and because I love plate spinning as a concept. It's one of my favorite things, but not every game really appeals to me on a level. Like I don't like RTSs in general. It's not just StarCraft.
Me neither. Me
for
neither.
like the most part. Didn't even like real time of pause for like Baldur's
With-
Gate and stuff.
Like
because-
real-time sim I can handle, but I do not
Yeah.
particularly care for well, I mean, honestly, I can't say anything about myself in this regard because like I'm so zero-sum averse that like any game that involves like social evaluation makes me queasy.
Yeah.
So I'm a bad
Mm,
Oh
example
my god.
of just about
fucker.
everything.
Well, for me, it's I don't like games that put time pressure on me, the player.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's legit.
So like I
That's
love
legit.
plate spinning if it is plate spinning where you get to take your time to consider things and figure out how to do it. It's one of the things that I really
Dwarf Fortress. That's one of the things that makes Dwarf Fortress playable, I feel.
yeah. It's one of the things that makes me annoyed with Stellaris or games like that is that it's expecting you to, whenever the diegetics are time is passing really quickly,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry that I didn't catch what was going on quickly enough that my time blindness just completely made me lose that whole colony right there.
Right.
But if I had actually had, as the game calendar says, 3 months to think about it, I would have checked up on things.
Yes.
So
I get
annoying.
ya, I get
Real
ya.
I'm not saying that real life leaders never do fall asleep for months at a time. but
Yeah, I mean,
but it's a
not
little
wrong.
rarer probably.
Yeah. The core of it is I hate not having time when my character has all the time in the world.
Yeah. That makes sense. It makes sense.
Like, I have definitely come around to realize that one of my big weaknesses is that I just don't think things through as quickly as a lot of other people do.
Yeah.
Like, I can come to some amazing conclusions, and I am extremely proud of the skills that I have that let me do that. But it will be the result of me sitting down and taking a while and thinking, yes, what is the... Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
And so other people will extremely quickly get to the right, the right way to do a whatever, and I will take a long time to be very, very certain that it's the right way or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll both come to the same conclusion.
I am the same way.
I'm not
And
I'm not like that. I'm very
that's
different.
the awesome thing.
Yeah.
I love that different people's brains can work so differently.
Although I do like I really am much more likely to enjoy a game if it lets me take my time. And that's absolutely true too, but it's because of a different type of learning disability. Yeah. Brains.
2D fighting games?
Yeah.
So cool.
They were definitely part of my growing up. I tend to think of 3D fighting games as being very much in the same vein as 2D fighting games. I especially remember playing a bunch of fun Bloody Roar 2.
Yeah, we did play a lot of Bloody Roar 2 in the early college days.
Oh yeah.
I had a few month-long Skullgirls kick in college.
You are prime for a Skullgirls kick.
Oh yeah.
Prime Skullgirl material.
See, here's
No, please don't
when
make
I
me an
picked-
undead maid.
It's so true.
Please don't
Oh
make
my
me.
God.
Please don't make me an immensely powerful and immortal undead maid chosen by Fell Curse.
Oh my
Please,
God.
no.
What if the... Oh, but I'd really want to fight sick again. I could probably get... The D-pad on this controller is really good. I could probably get back into it.
I feel you, Chipperdoodles. Yeah, finding the line of like fun and frustrating is it's challenging.
Weirdly, that is the same line that it feels the same as a writer. I am having to balance doing world building stuff that's fun, and also I need to remember that I have characters here, and I recognize that this feels like a very different thing, but it is the thing that is the same about it is that line between this is interesting and this is getting annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't think I would ever have considered those things to be the same if I hadn't looked at that. But yeah.
You should come see the place. I've spruced it up a lot.
Yeah.
I've spruced it up a lot.
Yeah, my next bloomery load is going.
Nope.
I have finished plating the previous one. So yeah, let me come on out there.
Talking about your sizable loads again. I see how it is.
Oh yeah.
Is this how we flirt?
I'm not sure.
I think it's just I think it's literally just a kind of banter.
Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense.
It feels like it's a particular type of banter that mimics flirting.
It's a flirting like banter.
All right, yeah.
And like
I
I've definitely had people that like I have done flirt like banter and then gone on to be like, oh yeah, also you seem pretty cool and you seem into me. Ooh, this place looks amazing.
Yeah.
Thank
See,
you.
I think
very
that's
nice.
like my problem with.
Oh, I
flirting
love the
in real
bloomery
life.
nook.
Ah, thank you. I didn't know what I was going to do with that nook, and then I picked up the fire bricks, and I was like, aha. Sorry,
Is that,
Manny.
like... No, this just made me realize I don't catch flirting because for most people they don't do flirt like banter. They just flirt.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't
always
even know if that's
in
true.
banter mode.
Maybe it is.
I just enjoy flirting in general, so flirting is making sense for me.
Yep.
It's become more complicated for me over time.
Oh, okay.
You're a very complicated snapshot, though.
That's true, and no one understands me but my puppy.
I'm gonna eat some of this bread here. Some of this fresh brie.
Rip.
Brie.
How are you doing on your pie storage?
I actually just ate my last bit of pie.
You better grab some.
Pies in the cellar?
Yeah, there are a few more. Yeah.
Cool.
You know, I'm not super worried about running out, but also I do plan on going and maybe hunting some creatures.
Yep.
And we've got more glass being made. I might want to go get some more lead so that I can continue making these decorative.
I got a little bit of galena in my at home. I'll go and
Cool. Yeah,
I've
kind of set up
Ooh,
like
nice.
a forge ready area. Oh, that's right. I
Nice.
wanted to put a forge right here.
place really looks great, Gra.
Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate my efforts.
Is that?
Well, I have
Oh,
to go.
that's a not that's
Uh
that
oh.
is open to the sky.
Oh, what is where?
Up.
Oh, that? No,
Just
there's a
above me,
fence.
yeah.
It's a wattle and it's a wattle fence that I haven't put daub on.
Okay, but
So-
there will be daub there later. Got it.
Yeah. Also, nothing
Okay.
nothing can fall through it right now as it is. The dog just came in and
Right, it's just
started
that-
licking my knee. It was very cute.
Dog.
And no puppy.
Yeah, no, it's just that it'll affect the heat retention of the room, etc.
Right.
Not that like this room is not it's a big room anyway. It's not designed for heat retention.
Right.
But yeah. Um,
Okay. I am freezing to death. Let's go.
And you know, we can always choose to compartmentalize later if need be.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, let me go run and grab that Galena.
Oh, good. The lead's almost ready. I'm sorry. The not the lead's almost ready. The next batch of hides is almost ready.
Ooh, excellent, excellent.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to.
Hey, bye, puppy.
Put up some barriers.
Looks like I'm going to have to jump.
Job pending, if you will. I don't get your wordplay. Soup in solidarity, forgive me.
Oh, just I had been looking at the wattle fence that still needs to be daubed. So that wattle fence is in
I
fact
see.
daub pending.
I
Job
see.
pending.
Yeah,
It's
kind
been
of
a while
my
since
house.
I
Greetings,
visited
CQZ
the
News.
House.
I'm Dob pending.
Nice. Very nice.
Dob pending on the scene.
Okay. And
I
I need to
have
make sure my
30.
heart isn't beating backwards, so we're gonna go visit the Grahu-House.
All right.
House. Pick up a couple pies.
I need to
Pies.
We
Oh
swing
yeah.
by
I've
Some-
been
Pick up some
able
fresh
to-
bread.
I've been able to make an oven for a long time, but I haven't. I guess because that would require manual grinding of the of the grains at
I'll
this
be back in
point.
a few.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See you, dude. I should remember to not carry my lantern in my left hand when I don't have to. Since, you know, carrying anything in your left hand is just really hungry work.
It is hungry work.
Alright, where would you like me to... Should I put it in the forge storage? Yeah, that's where your nuggets, Elena,
yes,
are.
please.
There you go. Now you have more.
Thank you.
Now you have 46.
Lovely. That's 2 ingots worth.
Oh, yes.
Oh hey. Sweet. I just found a ruins.
Nice.
Oh, lovely.
It had a crate with an ingot, with a tin ingot in it.
A tinget.
A tinget, a
A
tanget.
Jonas part, temporal alignment node.
Tinkin to tankin. This
Some rot. Some
thing is
fun.
now a magnet.
Wow.
Merchant amulet. Cracked vessel seed. What kinds
Aha.
of seeds you got?
Excellent.
Soybeans.
All right, I was gonna break another piece of shale so that I could get that last set of cobblestone that I need to slap a forge down.
Hmm.
Dang. Oh, I wish these aged short beds were usable.
I've got literally
Me
one piece of shale
too.
cobblestone. If you want literally one piece of shale cobblestone.
Actually, that's literally what I need. So yes, thank you. I will take that piece
I
of
will-
that single piece
I will
of
come-
shale cobblestone.
I will bring you that single piece of shale cobblestone, which
Excellent.
I, used, which was the leftovers from me creating my own forge.
Awesome. Now that's efficient.
Oh, I guess I'll mark this room.
you talking about it, and I was like, oh, wait, that rings a bell. Let me check in my in my trunk. I can get rid of it.
Fantastic. You arrived at the right time.
I am here for your shale cobblestone needs.
Ah, thank you.
It
I'm
was
going
a
to-
That's the
good
one that I
vintage.
needed.
It was a
Hooray!
good vintage indeed. I can't
A
wait.
fine vintage. Well, can't you wait?
Pretty soon, my little cease my heart beating backwards tasks are going to be just like going out into the world and collecting every berry bush I can find to start my rot industry going.
Oh, right. The rot industry.
Yeah, we're selling out to Big Rot.
That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Dolls in the pocket of Big Rot. Yay, dolls in the pocket.
Yay, dolls in the pocket.
That's what dolls are meant to be. Ooh, ooh. I've been getting little bouts of vertigo a lot recently. Or a
Oh,
lot
no.
lately.
No good.
Yeah. What's interesting is when I brought it up on my stream once, my brother mentioned he was experiencing the same.
Whoa, your family curse is kicking in.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking.
Dang.
Like,
Oh, shoot. Well, I hope that you get to, like, kiss a hag or something.
Mhm.
that
I'm
would
not
be
sure how
sick.
I'm not sure how these things get resolved these days. I'm not up on my hag fact.
Hag facts.
Wow.
Novelty Twitch bot hag facts.
You've been subscribed to Hag Facts.
Yeah, exactly.
Text
Unsubscribe.
no text no hags to unsubscribe. Now we're freaking talking. This place is
freaking talking.
this place is starting to look like some place that I actually had a hand in building. It's been functional for so long, but
But now it's actually
raw
nice.
style. Yeah.
Not carbon monoxide poisoning or something. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do technically have a gas stove. And I am quite close to it. But it seems unlikely to be carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah, Vintage Story is very well worth its price. So, yeah, totally.
100%.
Oh wait, I had some lime to put in there. Oh, that's salt.
Lime.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's a theater joke.
Yeah.
Oh right, I made it into quicklime. That's why I can't find it.
Dang it.
You made it fast.
Hurry up, you lime. Oh, let me know if you want any, goes for everyone, but let me know if you want any iron tools while I'm doing iron work.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I may want iron tools at some point. I'm
Yeah.
all right for now. I will eventually need an iron shovel.
Cool.
I'm very well set for tools
Excellent.
and iron. Oh, it's just P. I'll mark it. Oh, red clay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know they try to keep up their Linux builds. I just don't know, what types of packages they have.
Are you talking about packages in here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, always.
Open source packages.
Mm.
Alright, time to get some quartz.
Open source robot girl.
The plot of hard-coded, pretty much.
It's kind of like free use, right?
Also the plot of hardcoded.
Yeah.
Well, that's going on the list. Is
Oh,
that,
good.
Oh, hard-coded's very good.
You
It's on
do
Steam,
have to
too.
play it. You really do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
it's some
game?
good-
Okay.
Yeah,
Good
it's a
It's a
game.
game.
transforming porn.
Yeah.
Is it a game that can be played on Twitch?
No.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Do not. Do not.
Okay.
It's
That
not
ain't
on the
gonna work.
list, but it will get you in trouble, so yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know.
To keep the list just for especially egregious games.
Is Fear and Hunger on the list?
No.
That's what I thought. I feel like people.
Is
it's
there a
like-
non-porn version? I don't think so, but I could be mistaken. I haven't actually checked out the game or the build in years myself.
I mean, you don't have
Even-
to fuck anyone. Probably think still some plenty of sexual content though. You just see happening.
Mm-hmm.
I love when the ground is covered in snow. Oh my god, that's right. Lakes become highly traversable once.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
once
Kinda
That
nice.
winter
is the one nice
comes.
part.
Oh, look at that. CERN's home is it's extremely CERN.
Right?
Giant floating
Hi, come
rock.
on in.
Giant
Hi, come
floating
on
rock
in.
with a. Oh my god, how?
Here's my front door. Just climb up the
Can I
ceiling with them.
just? Yeah, I can just step up the
Yep.
speed. The last one is a little funny. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. This is my workshop.
Step over the
check out-
bloomery there. Mind
Yeah.
not the 1,000-degree exhaust coming from it.
Yeah. Don't mind that. Come notice my this is my concealed ladder shaft. Which goes down to my. But you can climb it just fine. Don't worry. You can actually also climb up and go outward if you want.
Seeing a wall made of doors is very funny.
And it's very me.
House of
Oh
many
my
doors.
God.
In fact, it's just doors.
It is all doors all day.
It's doors all the way down.
This
All the
is
way down to the area where I keep my
grandpa's.
buckets.
People who live in door houses shouldn't slam doors.
So true.
That's so true.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, what a home.
Thank you. I'm very proud of it.
Last time I was here, I stole like almost all of your bronze alloying metals.
Excellent. Yes. It wasn't quite so enclosed then. I didn't have to
No.
enclose it. It was
Oh.
nicer.
I had no signpost.
Oh yeah, signposts are useful. I should find some white rock to write on it with though, because charcoal is.
There's
is
chalk
harder.
over here. We
Oh,
have
great, I should
chalk.
do
There's
that.
chalk?
Yeah, we have chalk.
Ooh.
Chalk's in my neighborhood, roughly,
Yeah.
so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got limestone.
I'll grab some next time I'm over.
Your
I want to
name
quarry
tag
some at some point.
flew at incredibly high speeds across my screen. Grok.
Zwee! That's very funny. I
Wow.
didn't move that much.
Most
No.
likely, my guess is that Mamitu just wandered into the radius where you get reported on the map after the last time that it saw that you were on the map, and so it had to quickly update. But since it still had an idea where you were,
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that could be it. Yellow wattle and daub. Oh.
Gabe's like,
Oh, the yellow wattle and
think
daub
that
looks
they
so
exceeded
nice.
Done it?
the speed of light, but I'm not totally sure, so I'll just go ahead and show it to you anyway.
I love Kerbal Space Program physics
Yeah.
Yes.
because
Oh, it's ready already. I didn't even need to use
do
charcoal
you
for
have
that. It's
any
lead.
fruit pies?
Check the pantry. They'll be in the left vessel. I believe I do.
I only took vegetable ones because I'm low on that.
Fruit pie! Oh my god, I've been out of fruit for so long.
Scurvy doll.
Scurvy doll.
Oh, nice moves, Scurvy doll.
So I have a question about the bloomeries.
Yeah.
Does charcoal work as a fuel for it? Do I need anything hotter?
Yeah,
Nope,
charcoal
charcoal's
is ideal.
Charcoal will smelt anything. It doesn't matter what the smelting temperature of the item is.
That's true.
Thank God.
I'd been worried about that a little, like, "Ooh." But no. The smelting temperature only matters for things that you're putting on a fire pit.
Okay.
The
good.
particles are doing funny things on my screen, and it looked like you just dripped your molten metal all over your boards.
That
here.
rules.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I'm making an art piece. I'm making my statement work.
I hate accidentally.
Oh, is this your beehive kill?
Yes.
Would you look at that?
Yes.
It's just a room in your house. It must keep things very warm.
It doesn't.
No, sadly.
Yeah, I kind of expected that. I love the way you chiseled it. I love that it's
Yeah,
Thank you,
Danny
that
Danny
supported
did some fun
from
stuff.
above.
It's not exactly, I mean, I guess you could call it supported from above. It's more that we built the roof around it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's like a hanging beehive kiln.
Yeah, exactly.
As beehives often are.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
it's very in character.
As it behives them to be.
There we go. Okay, first set of glass coming in.
Fresh bread.
Fresh breeb.
Fresh bread.
Breeb.
Has everybody heard that one clip of Penny Snapcube and her friend like just doing YouTube poop voices? Oh, I let him in. It's really good.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm throwing chalk. I don't want to be throwing chalk.
People who live in
Chalk houses
Blackboard
shouldn't
houses?
write treatises. I don't know.
I love when
Yeah, it's
you
about
write
time for me to stop, but
making
not quite yet.
extremely
What about it?
strained analogies or wordplay is highly entertaining.
Yes.
Are you asking me if he's gone on one? No, he has not gone on this.
Oh, yes.
It's been a while. He could legitimately have to go. Dude, I can take a break if you need assistance. Okay, I'm gonna take a break so that I can help with the puppy dog.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Your leather's done.
Oh yay, leather done.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll come and deal with it later. Although, Danny, if you have any uses for it, feel free to take it now.
Sure.
I was like, oh, I wonder what small hole the boys could have gotten through.
I will make myself a second backpack.
Dope.
The hole was not so small. There is an entire missing wall that the boys climbed through. Ah, and you have a rift right outside that giant hole in the wall. So it is unsurprising.
I had to swap out my broken hammer for a fresh one, and in that intervening time, the plate I was working on got too cold. The plate that was almost done and just needed a few more strikes.
Oh no.
And I'm like, bitch, how dare?
Depression. Large black clay bricks. Is that from clinkers?
Not from clinkers, no. That's clinkers are one step beyond black.
Got it.
It goes white, gray, black clinker for blue clay.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ, why is there so many of you out here? All the time.
And with red clay, it's like the cream ones, right?
Yeah, the red. I mean, you could check it in the raw red clay brick handbook page, but I think that it is
Yeah.
brown, tan, orange, red.
Brown.
Yeah. Brown. Okay. Brown being past red. Got it.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Problem?
I can just see. I just saw a massive time sink in my near future.
Oh no.
What are these? Chiseling header bond bricks of numerous colors to make patterned tile floors.
That is explicitly part of the design. That is part of the. That is one of the explicit reasons why they made so many different kinds of brick bonds, so that you could chisel them together and make interesting patterns.
Offset soldier bond. Oh god. Okay.
Yup,
Okay.
you're doomed. Enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be quite
R.I.P.
the project
Mommy too.
one day. Quite the project. Well, see, and then you can mix the different kinds of bonds too
Yep.
in the chiseling, so you
Yep.
could like have partial soldier bonds for making really nice brick. I love brick
Yep.
so much, chat. Brick is literally my favorite building material.
Ah, good.
Like, not only does it look nice, but it's like a really durable material as long as you don't paint it. Do not paint over your bricks.
Yeah, seriously.
Stop doing that. They'll like, they don't rot, but they just basically crumble into pieces from not being able to release moisture very, very quickly within a few decades instead of being able to last for centuries.
Wow. Yeah,
Brick
yeah, I'll eat something in a
dolls.
moment. Ugh. Stop singing at me. I'm going. Jeez. Rude.
At some point, I will need to build a whole road between our places.
Mm-hmm. I have been starting to. You're south, right?
Yeah, southwest by a fair chunk.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to extend this road southwards just because it seems like so much of the interesting stuff is over towards southwards. So.
Yeah, the way to go, I would say, is west a bunch, and then
Mhm.
you'll come across a desert, and then you go south. It's a whole thing. I've made the
Yeah.
run a bunch of times, but at some
Yeah,
point, once we do dedicate making an actual path between us, I'll like get some screenshots together and
Cool.
do a brilliant MS Paint
Oh yeah, absolutely.
drawing.
Absolutely, makes sense. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be extending this road at least as far south as the iron mine.
Hmm.
Dolls made of bricks.
Dolls made of bricks, ceramic dolls, porcelain dolls. Construction dolls making houses out of bricks.
Oh, I like that. When you store plates on the ground, their selection box adjusts to the number of plates, and I really like that.
Oh, that's cute.
That's something that the brick style. Oh, wait, no, I take it back. Peat bricks do that. I don't think they used to, but they certainly do now. Peat does. I don't think, however, that clay bricks do. Oh, no, they totally do. Neat.
All right, I am actually gonna duck off.
All right. Well, it's great to have you playing with us.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll be streaming.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah, I hope so.
Give Graw my best.
I absolutely will.
Right, toodle.
Bye.
Okay, I'm going to need lots of blue clay for cream clay bricks.
Mm-hmm.
Blue clay is hard to come across.
I've found a few blue clay deposits.
Hell yeah. I haven't found any. I've only found red clay deposits.
Hmm. Yeah, I can link you to some.
That would be nice eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
The foundry will almost certainly just be all red brick though, because that's... The foundry isn't decorative. The foundry's, a functional
Oh,
building.
Mac, did you pick it up? That's fantastic. Oh shit, I'm about to run out of charcoal, huh?
Oh, napping. I read kidnapping for some reason, and I was like, what game are we talking about? Kidnapping functionality?
What game are we talking about? And can I join?
Yeah.
But no.
now it just says napping.
Yeah.
I definitely.
But I mean, that's fair because, like, K-napping.
Yeah. No, I really want to get tested for, what are words? You know, the thing that make you not read so good.
Dyslexia?
That thing.
I mean, I feel like get tested for what are words was also accurate.
True. It's so true, Klika.
Instead of brain, there is doll. The doll's a brick. Ow.
Indeed. Oh my god, copper is so much easier to find in the snow.
Yeah. On
Black
account
and
of
brown.
snow is incapable of building up around it. Or at
Yeah,
least it will.
just like
it
in
will.
real life.
At least it will be until they accept
Oh.
the mod that I'm going to be making as something that needs to go into vanilla.
Oh,
And then
that's not
snow will
actually
be able to build up
close.
around copper ores. You're welcome.
Oh hell yeah. But then it
Yeah,
would
I'm
become substantially harder to find
Mhm.
because
I'm gonna
it'll
make it
just
so
be
much
buried.
harder. You're welcome. But yeah, I'm working. I might have actually mentioned it in a stream previously, but yeah, I'm working on a mod to allow multiple bricks to be able to coexist in a single location, just as an underlying game engine capability. Because at the moment, the game engine simply cannot do that. And that's why snow doesn't build up around copper, because the game literally has no way to show that. I'm going to give it a way to show that.
Okay, when I do eventually go on crazy shoot-making journeys, I'll at least have loads of copper deposits to go dig up.
Excellent.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, how's it
Welcome
going?
back.
It's going good. We placed an order
Good.
for some shawarma.
Nice. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Ooh. Doob went on out.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. That's fair.
And she gave you her best and asked
Lovely.
us to pass it along.
Excellent.
Oh,
Now we
oh
have
no.
Dupe's
Oh,
best.
I plunged
It's ours
myself.
Yes.
It may have been freely given, but we stole it nonetheless.
Birch. I don't think I have any birch here. Oh, it's very dark out.
I can look in my
Yeah, I can just make a different kind now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I don't know.
I
Might
can
wanna
see if
use
any of my log boxes are birch. I can't recall off the top of my head.
Understood. Ah, the glass is ready.
Ah, the glass is ready.
The glass is ready.
Sort of feeling an I'm interested in this.
I'm interested in this. Oh, I got all 12 bricks back. That's wild.
Whoa! I'm
Yeah,
not
it
sure I've
doesn't-
ever had that happen.
Doesn't happen often.
No.
Collect all 12 bricks.
Limited time offer. At least it seems like it. I don't remember having any bricks in my inventory, so I really think I did get them all back. That's wild.
Yeah. Neat.
I wanna
Very
close
cool.
I should play more Songs of Six.
And yes, soup and solidarity, I am in fact planning to patch out snowless ores. Because I love making things harder for people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of person I am.
I bet you do. I don't know what that means.
I do.
Oh, it's pretty
It's
easy.
talking about erections.
Yeah. That's an easy one. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm just remembering the. I mean, everyone knows the one Beavis and Butthead scene where it's like, we are going to be talking about the penis. We are going to be talking about the vagina. And when they're at military school and getting sex ed.
Holy shit, I somehow do know about that. What the fuck? I never watched that.
Neither have I. But
Some things
it's,
just enter the cultural consciousness.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that funny?
What? I was getting already all set to protest that, but I do.
I have 90 feathers. I think I'm okay not killing these chickens.
I have 90 feathers. You get to live, chicken.
Especially
I
because I'm in my,
suppose.
chicken domestication phase.
Yeah.
My chicken domestication era.
You live this day.
Ruins.
Oh, geez.
However.
Wow.
We're shivering. Oh, we're getting frost buildup on the sides of our vision. Is that good,
Ooh.
chat?
It seems fine. It just means that you've unlocked a cool frame to
Yeah,
look at the world through.
a cool picture
Yeah.
frame.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's
And
a
it
very
wasn't
tall.
even a microtransaction.
Metal Dragon Rider, no, it does not. The only source of feathers that exists in the world comes from
Chickens.
the death of poultry.
It's all chickens. Well, I guess it might be other
Chickens
fowl,
all
I
the
don't
way
know.
down.
Are there other
Well,
fowl that you can get feathers from?
Yeah, chickens are the only fowl in this game, I think.
Oh.
I think that is correct.
I bet they'll change that at some point. That's just feels like something they'll eventually, like how they're not gonna have ducks.
Yeah, no, that's especially with all the attention that they have been paying to the ocean and whatnot. Yeah, no, that seems very likely that they will.
Yeah, we gonna get ducks.
We're
And
gonna get,
maybe
like-
gulls. Oh, gulls would be so cool. I would love to have
Gulls
gulls.
would be
They
fun.
would steal shit all the
They
all
should,
the time.
yeah, they can
They-
and should. They should definitely steal food that is left out.
Yeah.
A murder most foul.
Hehe.
I know for
Oh
a
my
fact
God, what
I've
if you could-
seen that joke?
What if you could make friends with like crows?
Yes. Oh my
would
God,
love
when
that.
I
I
When
would
I
love
was-
that so much.
when I was working night shifts at the grocery store up in Portland, whenever I was walking home, there would always be like 2 to 3 crows that would just like follow me all the way back to my house.
That rules.
I never fed them or anything, but they would just be like hanging out on trees or whatever, and as I walked, they would just like, once I got too far away, they would just kind of pop off and glide over to the next perch a little bit further down in the direction I was walking. And
You must have
Wait
been
for
one
me
of
to
the
go
shows
past.
that they like.
yeah,
They're like, oh, there's this show that comes on most days. Yeah, it seemed, yeah, a human walking. I mean, what else do I have to watch? Crows trying to defend their like trash viewing schedule to other
Good.
crows.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Is that you?
I'm
You were watching people argue
problematic
again,
babe.
weren't you? Yeah. That reality show crap will rot your brain. It'll make you think all humans act that way. I mean, a lot of them do seem to see. You gotta watch humans just walking from one place to another place. Ah, I found some lead.
Nice.
Alright, let's not shiver to death. We're making a little fire. They know I'm haunted? Honestly, probably.
Yeah,
They're
it
all
turns out
just-
that they've just got his Deadpool going. Like, when is it gonna figure out when is it gonna see all of the ghosts? Like, how long is it gonna take before this doll sees all the ghosts?
And then I moved.
Probably because you saw the ghosts.
Yeah.
Spectacular end to a fantastic series.
Get out,
The,
you zombie ghosts.
The betting pool still hasn't closed because the argument is whether or not I left because of the ghosts or because I left some other unrelated reason.
No
Right.
puppy. Settle, puppy. I know. I'll have to wrap soonish, but no, I don't have to right away.
He does really appreciate hip hop. It's true.
A long interrupted silence felt like the only appropriate response to that one.
I mean, yeah, like that's really reasonable. I feel. I was just spending the time being amused about the idea of a dog that just really, really, really loves rap music.
He does love when, like, does prefer to, like, be in places where people are talking. So,
That is
I don't know,
true.
it seems like he might not necessarily appreciate a well-produced track, but, like, you know, the human voice is what really matters, right?
Yeah. I should really get into hip hop.
It's pretty great. I'm slowly putting together like a sort of rap primer for Doob.
Nice.
Yeah, I like, you know, starting of course with like classic like 80s and 90s hip hop because that's what I know best. But also like, you know, like trying to like step away a little bit from the contemporary rap artists that I really like. But
I mean,
at
my
the same
initials are
time, you do have to like include Not Like Us. Like there are certain songs that you can't omit. Anyway, yeah, DMC.
Yeah, my initials are DMC, so like I have this sort of a built-in like, oh yeah, this is the hip hop group that I
that you were named
can
after.
Can speak to. Yeah.
Amazing. Have you given birth yet, ma'am? You have not given birth yet.
Rude.
Doctor pulling aside the curtain. New Yorker cartoon ass scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it. I heard that, Squonk.
Yeah, he's in office jail until I'm done. And like, you know, he's right, I'm late, but like, this is my latest starting stream, and I, like, you know, sometimes I don't want to cut it right at 3 hours.
Yeah. And, you know,
There's my rot.
hanging out and chilling with friends.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now,
This
where's
is
the
a lot
time?
more lead than I
Good
expected.
Wow, that
Yeah.
is a large deposit. Goodness.
I might be able to like churn out some molybdecalcos for lantern purposes.
Ooh.
Or, like,
Incidentally,
I was about to say,
Go
like,
ahead.
I know that your bees aren't working right now, but did you manage to collect enough wax for more candles?
I currently have 10 wax on hand, so
okay.
yeah, I can at
Cool.
least make 3 candles.
Cool.
Yeah, annoyingly, one of my hives is harvestable, but they haven't, swarmed to the other one
Yeah,
yet.
so you can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll be like, it's not a big deal. Like the months are short. Winter will be over before we know over.
Yep.
Oh God, it's only December 5th.
Oh, jeez.
That is okay. It does seem like
But
it's
only
maybe
9-day
going a
months,
little
so.
slow. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So we're already halfway through December.
Damn near killed her.
Oh, right, that's what I was gonna say. I do have 10 iron plates sitting
Yeah.
around now.
That's pretty great. Should we make mining
and-
bags maybe?
Ooh,
I mean, I
that's a
don't
very good
have
idea.
a
I already
flax
have one.
harvest right now, but I don't have it.
I have, in fact, all right. So I have 17 flax fibers, but
Oh, cool.
9 of those will be needed to make 3 candles.
Yeah, I'm not in a huge rush.
Oh, wait, no, my mistake.
Honestly.
My mistake. Only 3 flax are needed for 3 candles. It's the other proportion.
Oh, right, because you can use the fibers themselves rather than the string.
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
So yes, I could make one. I have enough flax to make 1 linen, and so yeah, I could make you a mining bag right now if you want it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say that I don't think it's that urgent to get me one because I don't do that much mining, notwithstanding the mining that I'm doing literally right now.
Yeah.
But like,
Yep, no worries.
like I'm not a huge block hauler, shot caller. Wish I was a little bit taller. Anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of 80s, 90s hip hop.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I've got a bunch of plates. We can turn some of them into lanterns if you want. If
Dope.
you want iron lanterns.
Well, I kind of want molybdecalcos lanterns now that I have this lead.
Oh, hell yeah.
I feel like iron plates is best for like bags and armor.
Yeah.
God. Them making
There's a wolf near here.
fire clay required the scintillated flint is really just so good.
It's a
really is.
it's a very clever decision. It's a very
Yeah,
clever decision.
it turns flint into such an important resource.
Yeah. And like means that you're actively going to be hunting for it, which is such a wonderful thing when
Yeah.
a nearly useless like really unwanted base resource suddenly becomes something that you're spending all of.
Yeah.
That's just dope.
Yeah. Absolutely. I would love to see at the very least,
several boat
I'd love to-
turns.
I'd love to see thatch roofing become something that requires fixing a repair or replacement to make tool
Oh yeah.
be something that actually has any use whatsoever, because thatch, like raw thatch, is so useless because it
It's
can
true.
only be used to make thatch roofs.
Yes. That's all it's good for.
Yeah,
Oh, hang on a
yeah.
second.
That's all it's good for. Thank you, Gra.
No problem. Oh, shoot, I
I appreciate
got
that
nailed.
because I hadn't caught it.
I don't remember what we were talking about either.
Yes. No, I was just saying that, like, if thatch roofs
That's a
wore
lot of
out and
critters.
needed to be re-upped, then there would be a use for thatch. But also, that would make thatch roofs incredibly underpowered compared to all of the other roofing materials.
It's true.
that
That's
you
the
would-
problem.
And
Is
so it's
that
like,
it
yeah.
introduces a new weakness mechanic, which has to be addressed relative to all of the other types of roof. And do we really want to have to like climb up?
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, actually, I do want to have to climb up and put individual slate stones into my slate stone roof. That sounds dope, actually.
Hell yeah.
I could, you know, like, it would be more annoying for shingles, but still kind of worth it. Like, it still feels like it would be more fun than not fun.
Yeah, and like also this could be the kind of thing where
Oh,
know,
Shisa.
where the different tiers of technology can be, better lasting. And be like, oh yeah, the reason that we upgraded past thatch is because shingles or whatever last longer and don't need to be replaced as often.
Yeah.
But it requires making an entire game system mechanic
Oh, I'm gonna die.
around it and making sure it's balanced, and
Hi, Rena.
it requires them to put the priority into doing it over all of the other ways that they could be making the game more interesting.
Yeah. That's the thing of it, you know? It has to
Yeah.
compete. And that's the rough part.
Yeah.
Always rough when you have to.
And so it's like, I don't mind that Tool is still quite useless.
Yeah.
I hope that at some point it becomes like Flint, not useless.
I feel like there are lots of ways
someday-
that could work.
Yeah. And perhaps someday it will, and then we will be excited to see it.
So I want to make 800 units of Milibdicalcos, right?
Right. I really need to get my beehive together in the spring.
Get your beehive together, girl. I'm sorry, that's inappropriate. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Black Drag is owned by Black Drag artists, and I am not one of those.
Legit.
True. Beep beep.
Yeah. Up, 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 up. I just remembered that I was going to make an alloy and not just lead here.
Yes. Yes.
I really should just make these windows.
Damn, I'm trying to come up with a good like IT tech joke about that. I really should just make these windows, as in decide to
Oh,
install
I
Windows
see.
on these machines, but I just can't. I don't have it.
That's rough, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We don't all got it.
Well, there we go. That's better. Alright,
Hell,
I
I
am going to need a
really
little bit
got
more
it.
copper, it seems like. That shouldn't be too hard.
Okay.
I'm going to put it
Are
in
we
the
at a
forge
point-
storage.
No, I should make
Nice.
arrowheads. You know, one day it's going to be the week where
Oh,
we
I
make our
should've-
beehive kiln.
I should have given you my various arrowheads while you were here. Not me too.
I did see your arrowheads. That's fine.
Yeah. Next time it happens to be in the area, it can go ahead and just take some probably flint and copper arrowheads that I got from panning. Because I'm sure that those are exactly the kind of arrowheads you're most excited about. The flint and copper one.
I'll
I mean,
use
they
them up
are
if
extra
Memmy doesn't want them.
arrowheads. Yeah, it'll be a while before I'm up there again, I assume, so...
Now, Gra, next time you come and take a look at my place, you
Okay,
can take my arrowheads.
I will do that.
Darn it. No, I'm not gonna have. Ugh, and of course it's already partially worked now.
Bip. So there should be some here. Whoa. There's a cave here. Neat. Oh, there's also an entrance right over there. Oh, okay, I clearly mined this out.
Oh well.
Yeah. I came at it from an angle where it didn't look that way, but it ultimately was.
Yeah. Yep. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, native copper trace amounts, native silver and quartz trace amounts. Okay. There's silver all over the place in these hills.
Nice.
A lot of silver. Out here.
I love that all of this is all of what I'm doing. I forget that all of this fits into the much grander task of just make it easier for me to make nails and strips to have proper storage.
Oh yeah, we need some more nails and strips actually.
All right, I'll make some out of iron since I'm working some iron.
Okay.
Pretty sure there's some things that want specifically iron nails and strips anyway. So.
Yeah, my current front door.
Yep. All the more reason.
I'm gonna
Indeed.
start needing to put my flax seeds in a crate.
I think what I want is I want a block durability mechanic for place things for things that you have crafted and then placed into the world. That basically require that it doesn't cause the things to just vanish and break or whatever. It's you have to upkeep your stuff. You have to go and apply, another bit of cobblestone to your forge every, year or two.
Oh, I see.
That kind of a thing. So the stuff which is the ingredients to make it is also the stuff that you eventually need to repair it. Sort of the same way that armor works.
That could be an
you
interesting take.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing where, yeah, sometimes you need to replace the hinges that are on your chests because you've been opening and closing them so much.
Right.
And it can be until you do that, it just becomes, kind of sticky and it won't open as quickly. Like things that don't break and become useless, but just, maybe the roof lets a little bit of rain in.
That's a heavy design load, but I could see it being really fun if implemented correctly.
Right? Yeah. And it definitely would be. This would not be
that would be a big project.
Yeah. But it feels very in keeping with the Vintage Story theme.
I agree. I was gonna say we might want to consider the merits of wrapping soon, so that we aren't playing too long without doob.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, let's.
Because it just occurred to me. Oh, we don't want to.
Yeah.
It's the pockets full of rot thing.
Right. Yeah, no, I've got 4 hot ingots in my inventory waiting to be plated.
Nice.
And I will do that, and I will turn some of them into nails and persan strips, and
Cool.
then I will be done.
Excellent. All right. Well, then I will watch until y'all sign off, and I'll catch you next time.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yay.
I'll sign off whenever
Bye.
Zern signs off.
Mhm.
Hey, gang. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, as always. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. I always have a good time with these. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed the vibes, and I hope that you come back again. Live and drink.